So, last time we played, 2 months ago, you guys had just finished clearing out a mini mind flayer colony that had a gigantic dried up brain in the center of the room, and a few people who had been captured and seemingly infected by mind flayer tadpoles. You sought help and ended up in a temple, a big temple of the One, I think it's called, which seemed to be a temple to Anaham, whatever the fuck you call the giant god. Um, and it was sort of laid out in the way of the ordning, with the hill giants at the bottom, then stone, then fire, the frost, fire, cloud, storm. You guys went all the way up to the top to talk to the head cleric to try and get some help for your the people that you found, and you offered to escort him to where the mind flayer colony was found to be, and you he said that he didn't need any help. He'd be fine, and the people that he was sending were the best, and if they were able to be saved, he would save them. He also was able to translate a journal that you found of the mind flayer from the colony, and it made claims that the city had grown up around the brain, and the foolish mortals who were living above didn't know that he had found one of the great ancient elder brains thrumming with power, and that he was going to try and bring it back to life, but he didn't have. You guys got to him first. Then eventually you made your way to the captain's lantern in the dockward side of town, where you met a party of adventurers, which sort of paid you a little bit of mind, adventuring party to adventuring party. But then, as one of them turned around to look at you, he sort of did a double take, and it turned out to be Indra's brother, Harisha, Hashira. Um, he sort of approached the party and handed you a piece of paper, a gold coin wrapped in a piece of paper to Indra, and on the piece of paper was a talon with 3 claws and an interior claw where a thumb would be, and it simply stated that there is a meeting in Warehouse 10 tonight. So that is where we enter back in.
Do we know what time it is we're on now?
Be about midday.
Okay.
Do you think he would have shared what time the meeting is and whether I should go alone or something?
He kind of walked back. He walked back to his table, but his table is just across the way. Across the. I am completely missing all my words today. Just on the other side of the bar. So if you wanted to talk to him about if there's, you go by yourself or anything like that. He didn't make any kind of inclination like that, but if you wanted to check, you could very much do so.
All right. If they didn't say it, then I'll just take him. But it's fine.
Okay.
Safe that way.
So just a wee refresher, because it has been so long. The main NPCs in this bar are, you have Captain Lysandra, who is sort of this gruff human ex-sailor, and Finn, his half elf sort of front of house, who's sort of running around and taking people's orders, and you see a couple of other sort of bar staff, but those would be the main people you would interact with.
Where is this bar, by the way? Is it like in the commons or the docks?
It's in the dock ward. So I believe the line I drew last time was about, you're on sort of this street here that I've just drawn. I've just drawn a line on above VTT. That's sort of the street you're on.
In the worst color imaginable.
Yep.
Can I see it?
Oh shit, that's right. Fucking colorblind. Okay. What
colour
what
do
are
you
you?
think goblins
What are
are?
you? Red green? Are you red green red blue?
Red, green, blue, purple. Sometimes
green.
green, brown. It's really fun.
What about? Can you see? Can you see that?
I can see that. Yes,
That's green.
Oh,
You
shit.
liar.
as a good yellow.
It
So
was
you're
kinda yellow, to
somewhere
be
along
fair.
that street. Yeah. Are you sure you're not colorblind? Because that's definitely green.
It's like a neon green.
Um, the food that is here is fairly standard, but the specials would be a lobster bisque, grilled salmon, or just like a bowl of exotic fruits for any of you vegetarians. You can get some fine wine, spiced rum, and the Lantern's cocktail would be the specialty drinks.
Indra, you look like you could use a drink. You never told me I had a brother.
Yeah, why not? I actually got a brother and sister.
If it helps, I've got 2 brothers.
No one asked you, Ymir.
I have 0.
I'm only Yankee your chain, big guy.
Oh, they're not as big as me. Still
No.
bigger than you, but smaller.
Let me have to.
Yeah.
Isn't one of them your uncle,
Barkeep.
Annette?
Barkeep, I'll have 3 tall rums for me and
No.
my friends here.
3 tall rums.
Yeah.
So you're talking to the barkeep. He's sort of doing that sort of stereotypical cleaning out a dirty glass with the rye, and he goes, "All right, I'll send them right over. Finn." Deck to table 12, please. He goes, "Oh, here you go. Here's your drinks."
Yeah.
And they're sort
Thanks,
of,
friend.
similar like a Kraken and Coke.
Cool. I'll flip him a few silver and I'll say, adventuring pays well. Keep the change.
Oh, thank you very much. If you
Hey,
need
Brad, have you
anything,
seen
you know
this
where I'll
shit?
be.
They're taking the piss.
What-
Tall rums.
What happened?
Tall rums.
I'm sorry, I've had a hard day. You might not understand.
You only ordered 3 of them.
Did you bring any for the rest of us?
I'm gonna go over and order a huge tankard of just whatever their
Huge?
ale is, and 2 tiny shots.
I'm gonna hearing this, I'm gonna go, alright, fuck it. I'm gonna walk over, I'm gonna slap 5 gold coins on the counter, I'm gonna say, I'll take the bottle.
Okay. He's like,
That's an
"All
expensive
right,
bottle.
mate, here you go." And see, yeah, he's kind of like, and pockets it. So he gives you some Pebble Weizen. It's sort of like a brown, but it's quite a thick drink. It's brown and it's sort of
I'm gonna think.
dirt
Like DJ
dirt
Khaled.
esque.
It can't taste any worse than lager. Let's face it.
And then is that
Uh-oh.
what do you want in the shots?
I get a fruity one, and and fireball.
Wizard's Fireball.
There you go. There's one.
$3 frozen.
Cactus
Well,
Jacks
I'm
and a fireball.
And I'm gonna bring the drinks over, and I'm gonna pass Bragg the fruity one fruity short, and then pass.
Did you say short?
Yeah, Omega called it a short. So 1 fruity short and 1 fiery short, and he passes the other one.
Have you set
That's
your
like-
tankard down on the table yet?
It's still in my hand.
Oh, right,
Short,
okay. Ah,
the other-
damn.
it's got big hands.
It's like one of those things though, like those videos you see online where it's like the tall person gives the short person thing, and it's like
Yeah.
Niall. Cheers, Niall. Yeah.
Right, well, I'm gonna. Oh,
I'll
go on.
turn to Indra, I'm gonna pass him one of the rums and I'll say, how long's it been since you've seen your brother? Okay. I'll turn to Indra and say, how long has it been since you've seen your brother?
I think his connection might be a bit slow
What
from
do you
the
expect?
speed as he's moving.
I don't know.
No, he's showing us how long it's been.
Just
Oh,
If
no.
your connection can't support the camera,
it's off.
Shadar, you can maybe turn your camera off. Yeah, let's see if that helps you any.
How long's it been since you've seen your brother, Indra?
Oh yeah, it's been ages. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It'll hear me.
Yeah,
We can hear you now,
absolutely.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
perfect.
All right, cool. Still
Thanks,
gonna
Amir.
try to connect to my phone for better speed.
That. Yeah. Harrow is kind of somewhat relaxed, somewhat suspiciously so. And
As
he is tanning those tall rums.
a sort of
Oh,
pina
can you
colada
guys hear me
looking.
now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you, Shadar.
All right.
So a pina colada style drink comes down in front of you, Harrow, as like a complimentary. Finn turns around and says, "You overpaid for your rum, so here's a free lanterns glow on the house. Here you go."
Thanks, friend. I'm gonna smile and I'm gonna ask say anyone want this. I don't really like foodie shit.
I'm gonna take it.
Booze is booze.
I'm gonna pour some in each of your cups. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna
It's just
pull out my.
glass.
I pull out my purse and I'm like, I take out a handful of gold and I kind of let it sit through my fingers and I let them fall through my fingers on the table. I say, you know, I never saw this much money in my life. Amazing how much money they pay to kill people. I can think I was working my damnedest every day to try and protect people, try and save people from getting stabbed and murdered, knifed in dark alleys, and worked over by the cartels, and I get paid buttons. Funny how life works, eh? And I just drop all the coins in my hand and turn back and just take a big swig from the bottle.
With a
I'm gonna
mouthful
look
of
very, very
pineapple
haunted by what he
flavored
just said and
cocktail.
do my shot.
Like,
Yes, yes.
Oh, I forgot to mention in the recap that you spent a large portion of the last game in the Sky Hall talking with the Council of Hands, who were trying to. So sorry, I forgot to mention that. Audric, what's your passive perception?
Oh, it is 11.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you'd be more suspicious than that.
Mine's 14, if it helps.
I'm very intelligent, not very wise.
That's fair.
Mine is also 14.
I'll
I thought you said
say.
Podrick for a second there, and I was like, hang on, wrong campaign. I really thought that was it.
Yeah, I'll say Amir and Bragg. You kind of, as Harrow just sort of is showing off all this gold, and then it all plinks to the floor. You notice that's caught some attention. You've got some looky loos in your direction now, kind of like, someone's
Hmm.
flashing the cash, and it seems to be like a decent bar, but that doesn't mean it doesn't attract ne'er-do-wells.
Well, I'm gonna try and
That out and just start sharpening it in their direction.
I'm gonna start picking up the gold that he's dropping.
I'm going to take out my deck of playing cards and I shuffle them badly, like playing them all out of the table. And I'm like, right, who wants to play cards with me? Anybody? Anybody?
The same guys who are now a bit like watching Amir sharpen the blade go, I'll play a few games.
Great. I will stagger up and I will kind of loosely slash on my purse, which is now about half empty, half the coins are on the table with you guys. And I'll say, I will play cards. Walk over with cards. And, those of you with good insight will notice just for a moment, I'm kind of a little bit wild and loose and not kind of maybe quite as drunk as I seem to be.
So you wander over to two sort of fairly average-looking fellas. One's a bit more portly than the other. One black hair, one blonde hair, and all right, friend. What's your game?
Call my bluff.
Sure. So the way we're gonna do this is roll me, or roll to yourself. Let's say,
Yeah.
7 d6s.
Okay. Damn.
I have to do it twice. So we're gonna do like a
Alright.
variation of pirate dice.
Yeah. You've been looking for an excuse to play that, so that's good.
Oh fuck! I can't actually see all the dice that I rolled. Game log.
Yeah, if you look at the game log, you'll see it.
Yeah, it truncates it. It cuts it off. Oh, no, okay, there it is. So, one guy rolls his dice, puts it under his cup, and says, "I
How do you
bet."
see it fully? Sorry, I can't see it fully. How do you see it fully?
If you hover your mouse over it, it'll tell you.
Gotcha. Okay.
I bet 3 4s.
All right.
His mate turns around and goes, 3 4s? I raise you with 3 5s.
All right.
So there's 7d6, so there's what?
I'll take
21
three
dice
fives
on the
for it.
table. There's 21
Yeah.
dice on the table.
I'll call you back for 3 5s.
3 5s. First big guy goes. 7 5s.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit, friend.
So I think the way it works is it's all the dice on the table. So it'd be like everybody's dice.
Okay,
Yeah, it is.
I get you. Okay.
So you look at your dice and go, I've got 2 5s.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
I
somebody
think- I
else
still
has
think-
got
I
at
still
least
think
one
that's
more.
bullshit.
I'm betting three 5s, and then everyone lifts the cup when it gets cold,
So-
and you work out.
Yeah.
I am going to roll 2 deception checks for these guys, and I'd like
Yeah.
you to roll a deception check as well, Harrow.
Oh dear. It's a natural 5. Dirty
One
five,
of
sorry.
them rolled a 16, so manages to
I've got
outsmart.
passive insight at 15, but I'm quite enough.
He basically he wins a gold off you.
All right. I'll click slur and go double or nothing.
Roll another deception check.
11.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what did they roll? One rolled a 3 and one rolled a 10. So you win 2 gold off both of them.
I was like, I think I'm winning this. Take a whole full of the whiskey, but kind of splutter and cough most of it down my shirt. So essentially, obviously not like monopolize the table time. I think I can get some information, or Ian or Harrow's just looking for a bit of violence because he's had a hard day.
A bit of violence.
A bit of violence, perhaps. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a bit self-centered. At some point, he's gonna try and pull his knife out of the table and press it against someone's inner thigh and be like, "You ever seen the guys who were in there before us?" Like just completely like flip it on a switch as if he were drunk, and then he just sort of like, "I've got you where I want you," and I'm like, "Tell me what I want to."
As in the people.
If that's completely
Out now.
inappropriate,
Stop touching your
If
headset.
if that's completely inappropriate, and Howard's just like targeted 2 random civilians and asked them to tell them what they know, that's also possible. And I can play it as like Harrow is insane.
No, his headset is mic.
His headset's gone again.
No,
You went
I'm
like
okay.
that. It took
I
a
didn't
little
touch it. I
bit.
didn't touch it.
The players decide that we're doing a heist movie, but the DM decides whether it's Betty Hill or Mission Impossible.
So sorry, just to be clear, because my mic was pissing about. You're trying to find information on the previous party,
Yes.
Harrow's,
and I'm trying to use
Indra's
my-
brother.
I was trying to use my sloppiness as a kind of get them comfortable and unaware. And then bam, I've got them like at kind of a knife point.
So roll an intimidation check, and I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Well, that's probably about as good as I can hope for. Still got -2 on that. Yeah, oh, that guy's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm too drunk to do it.
I'm gonna roll a vibe check. So he, the one you decide to threaten, it's like, there's no need for that, friend. We're just playing a friendly game of dice. I don't know who those people were. I've never seen them before. And if you want to keep all your teeth and all that gold, I'd remove that from my leg.
Look him in the eye and see that he's telling me the truth, or as far as I can guess. I'm like, sorry. How dare you know? Those folks in the office were really grinding my gears with those I don't. I'm gonna pour him maybe like 10 more gold on the table and be like, "You have a good day now." Pro is he's not doing well.
Appreciate it, friend. What was that, Shadar?
I'm gonna sit back down.
And it's really too today.
I'm gonna sit back and take my bag. I searched for suspects, but I don't know anything else.
Did we all witness what he just done? Like, were we,
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't.
like
No,
we
it
all
wasn't
just
quiet.
right?
And then you get the bear, and you.
No.
Hey, Amir, I said we don't want to hear about your love life anymore. Like that guy in the bar, he's way too drunk and it's just hard to
Just
the vibe.
You guys can. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Michael?
I was gonna say, is this an inn also? I was gonna try and pin him to bed.
You inquire to Finn about if there's any beds, and he's like, "We've got a couple of modest rooms upstairs. They're nothing to write home about. A couple of silver, and they're yours for the night."
I'm gonna pick up one of the gold pieces that Paro was just dropped and give it to the guy.
Sure. Follow me, and I'll take you up there. And
Magic trick? I'll make it for you in just a minute.
he takes you over to the
I pick Harrow up with like one arm over my
Yeah.
shoulder.
yeah.
He's not in a position to defend himself anymore.
You follow Finn, and he takes you up to the eastern wall. There's a set of stairs up, and you end up outside. There's only about 3 or 4 rooms up here, and this room it's got a decent sized double bed in it, but it's one of those rooms that just about fits the bed. Excuse me. So the bed's pushed up against the western wall, and there's about enough to walk around it. There's no like there's no ensuite or anything like that. So there's a restroom across the hall. So you flop Harrow down onto the bed. For a minute there, everyone was perfectly still. I was like, is my internet just gone? What is happening tonight? Everyone was generally just like,
I'm gonna toss him onto the bed and like, right, Harrow, here you go. I'm gonna grab a bucket and put it near the side of the bed by his head. I'm like, right, if you just vom, it goes in there.
Maybe we don't let him buy a bottle to himself.
And watch out! Don't let the bed rats bite. And I'm gonna close the door.
You leave my rats alone. They're nice boys. Come here, rats. Come here, what are you? Ratty. And I'm gonna try and summon my rats to me, but I'm too drunk to really make it work. Ratty.
tell you what, roll a nature with disadvantage. for the crack.
That's a 13.
13 rats appear.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I'm happy with this. Me and my rats. Yeah, I love this. I love this. Yeah.
Sleeps with a rat blanket.
Yeah.
One's like affectionately like nibbling on your ear.
Yeah. That was a no-go area. Yeah.
One of them is trying to crawl into the neck of the rum bottle.
Okay, it's warm.
Did no one take the bottle off him?
No, no one said they did. It's currently got
Oh, we
a
might
rat
do.
trying to get in.
One for you. One for you. One for you. I wake up with like 30 dead rats next to me.
They're going to be so infused with rum that you can use them as a Molotov rat tail.
Would you like to do anything for the rest of the day, or do you want to star wipe to get into sunset?
I forget
while
how
all
long
the-
you said it would take for Amir's cloak to be done. So if that's going to be ready,
Couple of days.
then-
It's gonna be a couple of days.
While all them are fucking around helping Harold to bed, I'm gonna like find a table in the corner, set out some of my sketches, and start like carrying on planning my idea for Harold's gun.
Okay. Is it a tools check that we decided on, or
I think
was
so.
it? Ooh, I can't remember what check I was using for. Yeah, go with your tools. Whatever you can use to roll
Okay.
for your tools.
The easiest way. So it's whatever this is plus an extra 3 because there is not a tools check. I might need to add.
Ooh.
So it's 22.
You make some really good progress this time. You know, you've a couple of false starts with first, but you've definitely got the frame of the gun down, and you think you figured out how the mechanism all fit together. You're a little worried about the sizes of screws and all the integrity, that maybe, you know, this is a contained explosion that might blow itself apart. But for a like version 1, this is really coming together. You're really happy about this. So I'd say you've made about half a day's worth of progress.
Okay.
With that check.
Cool.
Oh, and while we're at it, do you think I would have gotten the sword back with the gems instead?
That will be
But how
ready
can I go?
tomorrow. It's not ready
Oh,
today.
tomorrow.
It'll be ready tomorrow. Yeah.
As I come back
Is it,
down the
is it about
stairs.
nighttime now? Yes, I have
Uh,
to go.
Yeah, as long as nobody else has anything else they want to do, the next thing will be that the scene turns to night. Alex, did you have something you wanted to say there? Is there something you want to do
I was going to
before
say,
we?
as I come back down the stairs, I'm going to look at the plans and be like, so for the wood, are you planning to use walnut or maple or birch? Because you want a good hardwood for the stock.
I look at him, kind of surprised that he knows anything about building anything. I go,
Just anything.
well, and I go, well, you see, it needs to be sturdy but flexible, and also cheap enough to replace.
So
So,
nothing too exotic then.
no, maybe just a well-structured oak, well-treated. There are plenty of trees around these parts.
Enough. I don't know what the rest of that means though. But on wood, I'm your guy. And then wander off and just start whittling in the corner with one of his hand axes.
I make attempt to start explaining it to you as you start wandering off.
Aren't you the only member who's canonically had sex while we've been playing? Didn't some lady seduce you? Yeah.
Yeah, the shopkeeper. She
Yeah,
decided she
that's
liked
what it
to
was.
put my jib.
Ymir canonically invented sex. It's quotes by now.
Okay, so we star wipe. The scene moves to about 8 p.m. You all Skyrim style wait in the one position as people in still frames go. It becomes 8 p.m. Audric has an existential crisis. It's like, guys.
No, Audrey, it has to wait the full 8 hours because it says enemies are nearby.
Harrow, roll me a Constitution check. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, let's go. Dirty 20. Despite, Harrow's.
Yeah, you wake up with no hangover. That liver is well pickled.
I said that's what I was going for. I think Harrow's. The first thought is he's got a dry mouth. But his second thought is of the people in those pods that he couldn't save, who in a love of life might have been him, who he knows exactly what that feels like, who he left behind.
So
And
he hits
he's
the bottle
dismayed
again.
dismayed to find that the drink didn't black out his memory. He picks up the little inch of rum that's left in the bottle, looks at the 5 or 6 dead rats on the bed, and kind of feels almost guilty, and goes, "Fucking rats." And he will kind of trot downstairs, pretending to nurse his head.
So I'll say in the time that has gone, Audric, Amir, Bragg, Indra, sort of the more, well, maybe not Amir. Some of the more inquisitive minds of the party have figured out that the warehouses are stored on this street. So that is sort of where you're heading to try and find wherever Warehouse 10 is, whatever meeting's going on. That's the little block you're looking for. So you all head out of the captain's lantern. A lot of you amazed with how fresh Harrow looks, if a little bit downtrodden. He's not nursing his head anymore than usual. He isn't really complaining. Excuse me. And it takes you about 15 minutes with Audric and Bragg leading the way to the block of warehouses. You see, as you'd imagine, big buildings, about 20 per row, each with 2 stone hands outside each building cornered off by its own little 10-foot wall, and single set of double gates. It's the only legal or easy way in that you notice. Each of the warehouses appears to be made of stone, and as I said, there's 2 stone hands, 2 guards posted out each side of the double gates on outside each warehouse.
The only legal way in.
I just kind of confidently walk towards them and I go, "You right, lads? I'm here to discuss some lycanthropy."
Lycanthropy? You walk up to this appears to be some kind of half orc. It's hard to tell in the helmet, but you can see these 2 protruding tusks come out, and he sort of looks at you and he goes, "Small man wants to talk about lycanthropy. I don't know that word."
Oh, they've not told you the new password.
Password? No password. Why you want in warehouse 12?
We work. Well,
We
we
don't
work.
want in there.
We work for one of the strongholds. We were sent over here to take a look at some goings on.
Which stronghold? What goings on? Small
Rahag
man talk
Aradun,
funny.
And I'm afraid we're not at liberty to tell you.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Also, you did hear him mention that this is Warehouse 12.
We'll go have a look.
Damn.
I'm going to warehouse 10.
You need to get to Warehouse 10. But this is, you've talked your way into Warehouse 12. He goes, make sense. Just leave stuff where it is.
As we're all stood back watching this, can Emir go, I might be wrong, but weren't we looking for number 10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a long drag of my pipe and just say, "Yep," and just watch as this keeps unfolding.
The half orc takes off a set of keys off his belt and unlocks the kind of rusted iron gate and squeaks as it opens and lets you into Warehouse 12.
We'll go have a quick peek in. Is there anything cool in there?
It's mainly containers and boxes. There's a statue of a woman holding a vase under one arm. And there's some various bits of artwork, standard weapons and stuff sort of strewn about. Think like your standard fantasy warehouse, full of crap. Chairs, tables, more chairs.
I'll come walking out and I go, well, it looks like everything's in order in this one, but I'll have to check the other warehouses too.
I'm not in charge of other warehouses. You go talk to other people.
Did you put in a word for me?
Sure. Which warehouse you wanted to?
Think it was 10. Is that right, guys?
Yep.
10, 2 that way.
I'll always
Dwarves.
explain to you where 10 is going to be 12.
Dwarves. These good people. And you look down, and fair enough. The two down from this guy is two much shorter, much stockier stone hands with seems to be a lot of red facial hair.
I'm gonna mutter slightly under my breath. I've got an idea, but only if you guys think it's worth doing.
That's what the idea is.
Is it as good as my idea?
I don't
Walk your
know.
way into the wrong warehouse.
I think, look, you've seen from time to time a rat comes near me. I think I can focus on one of them, get it to come near, and if I take 3 or 4 and hang them on my belt, I can pretend I'm a rat catcher. See, I'm needed for pest inspection at the warehouse. Obviously, it's better if, I look the part. I'm miserable. I wear cheap leather. It's, I already look like a rat catcher. And all I gotta do is get somebody who's a faster talker like Audric or Indra, and you can get me in there. Inspections and that.
The ones you're gonna put on your belt, are they gonna be like, docile, or are they happy enough to do that?
I was thinking of ring their necks.
He's going to beat
Oh.
them to death with the
We
other.
could just
Oh.
ask.
Okay. Well, that's my query answered.
They'll be docile because they'll be dead.
I mean, like, so as I look and see Bragg is absolutely kind of heartbroken by this. I will attempt to. You can choose based on rolls or based on whatever you like, whether or not this succeeds. I will use a spell, Animal Friendship, and targeting my rat swarm. I've only got a first level spell slot, so I'll cast it at that level. But
Okay.
the rat makes a Wisdom saving throw, or becomes charmed. So I'm attempting trying to charm a couple rats into doing what I want.
A wisdom saving throw for a rat.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Okay. Let me look up
What's a
what.
rat's wisdom? What is the wisdom of a rat? Asks Confucius.
Fuck, my
Chinese
brain
name.
had a complete malfunction. I ended up I was trying to type rat into the tokens tab and ended up typing Roken.
Oh, what came up?
Haruken!
Is
The
it Chinese
wisdom.
New Year? I always thought it was Chinese New Year in February.
How
In fact,
many
yeah.
are you trying to charm?
Well, so this is the kind of thing. I kind of rules is written. It is one creature that I'm targeting with this. Obviously, for the illusion, I want 3 or 4. Like for the act, I want 3 or 4. But
I
maybe I don't
will.
know. I can get like.
I will allow
a
the
swarm.
swarm to count as a
Yeah.
couple of different rats. So
Sure.
I'll say you managed to charm. Well, one of them rolled a natural 20, so you managed to
It
charm
goes.
3 rats. That rat just went.
that's the cranium rat with like an open brain. Yeah.
So you managed to get 3.
Yeah. Okay. With that, having like sense that really listening to me, we're like, you guys need to play dead. Try to breathe very shallowly. Don't squeak. Don't move a muscle. Okay.
Squeak.
All right. That's the last one. I'm gonna get them out. I'm gonna kind of hook them and put little like gentle like knots of rope around them and kind of string them onto my belt. They're very obviously hanging down, visible. Quite large rats.
Uh-huh.
And with that, I'm gonna kind of like ash in my face with the big
Harrow,
dirt from the
how long
alleyway.
am I playing dead for?
The rats, Amir. The rats.
Oh,
Bragg,
How
you see
you put
one.
your clothes on? I don't know.
Bragg, you see one look around, and you're kind of like,
right, it's easy. 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 leg.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that.
So you approach these 2 dwarves as a rat catcher and friends.
Does anyone want to do the? Does anyone want to do the talking? So this is my performance to try and give us some credibility and a reason to be in there. But maybe somebody else should do the talking because I'll kind of crack under pressure. I'm not a good liar.
Well, I'm wearing what is effectively Iron Man armor, so I probably would not pass as a rat catcher.
Also,
I
our
like
captain.
to talk to
Why are we
them.
doing this? Were we not invited to a meeting? I forgot why we started breaking into these warehouses.
Yeah, to be fair, I was wondering if we could just walk in, but yeah.
Yeah, I did say just ask.
I think we were invited to a meeting. But anyway, it's too late to back out now. It's done.
We're already too far into the rat plan. We just need.
Audric, you're intelligent. Do me a favor and roll me a. What would be a good check for this? What's a good intelligence check for this?
Investigation. Deducing how something works is investigation.
Go with investigation, and under the guise of like just a general intelligence check. So you think that you were given an invite to what looks like to be this meeting. You know, it has what looked like to be like a dragon claw on the piece of paper. You imagine that this is something to do with the dragon cult that you were due to try and dig out of here, and you are walking up to 2 city officials. The city which you were asked to come and root out the dragon threat. So maybe
Gotcha.
turning around and saying you've got a dragon meeting you're going to is probably not the best idea.
Right, rat catchers it is.
Hey, no, hey, I've got a friend over there who's going to put out a word for us.
He's put in his word. He shouted
I
it
guess
2
we
lots
can-
down.
I'm just going to, like, while these guys are discussing, I'm just going to wander up to these dwarves and go, you right, fellas?
What were you going to say, Shadar?
That's fine. Don't worry. We'll just
Okay.
go with this.
You see, two dwarves with long red beards, and they say, "All right, laddie, what's up with you?"
Some nice beards you got there. I'm just, I need to get into this here warehouse. I'm on a, special order from some high-up individuals who would like me to investigate this area for
Oh,
suspicious
listen
activities.
to fancy man with some high up individuals you're trying to get into our warehouse. What if you wreck the place?
Well,
I'm gonna put on a high vis jacket and just walk up while it's going on and be like, "Rack at you." I'm gonna like pretend to flash a badge and then just start walking in.
Okay.
No, that was semi joking. But that's the spirit of what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I don't take a high vis jacket from nowhere.
It's like that thing. Do you ever see the video of the guy who says you can just get in like anywhere if you hold a ladder? Like if you're holding a ladder, you can just walk in. No one's gonna question you.
But I mean, I look like a rat catcher. My character's miserable. He's got leather cloak, leather hood. He's got ratsman's belt.
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion, deception check and a stealth check.
Okay, stealth I'm alright at. Persuasion could be a challenge.
Well, deception.
Stealth natural 20. Stealth natural 20.
Oh,
Okay. Now your deception.
Persuasion. Imagine persuasion was natural 1 from -1. Okay, that's a dirty
oh,
So
that's an average of 15.
You walk up to the dwarf that isn't you don't even walk up to them. They both kind of stepped forward slightly to talk to Audric, and you don't really say anything. You just sort of flash your rats and they kind of don't take notice of you. Excuse me. And one of them kind of catches you out of the corner of their eye, and then you're through the gate.
Lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna try and duck down the side of the warehouse and try and find a back wall where I can throw over. I've got a coil of rope in my bag, so I'll try and find a quiet nook in the back where there's not too many guys posted and throw the rope over.
So the walls around the warehouse are they're about 10 feet away from the actual warehouse structure. As you would imagine, they're boxing the warehouse in on all sides. So you look over to the western wall and the eastern wall, and they both have their own warehouse lots on either side of them, warehouse 9 and warehouse 11. But around the back leads on to like an alleyway. There's about a 10-foot alleyway that separates the front lots of warehouses from the back lots of warehouses. You'd imagine to protect them in case of fire. So you manage to throw a rope over to what would be an alleyway.
Cool.
Mr. Fancy Pants in High Places, you're thinking you can just say, "Oh, I'm here on official business," and walk your way in?
okay. Well, if it's too forward of me, what would you say your let's say yearly salary is?
About 150 gold pieces and bonuses. We sort of eat for free in a lot of places, and but go about 200 gold pieces in total.
That's pretty good.
What if I give you, say, 10 each? You take a hour break.
Pints, and then they walk away.
I had them both. I had them 10 gold each.
A pleasure to do acquaintance with you, sir. I'm Dag.
He's murdered 6 guards. He's wiping blood on his face. He's like, okay, this is clear.
Pleasure.
Tom Clancy.
A pleasure working with you there, friend. I'm Dag. This is Haldor. If you're ever in the area, come and talk to us. But we'll be not seeing you in an hour. All right.
I just
Unlocks the door and walks away. Yep. The rest of the party see, other than Harrow, who's like Metal Gear Solid, kind of throws a rope over. It doesn't quite make it. Keeps going. And then,
You know what? I think obviously comedy is. I love Harrow being the comedy because he's a silly character in some ways. But at a certain point, he will notice that the rest of his party has just been given the in.
oh yeah,
So
Audric's
he
gonna
will
walk
then
up
say,
to
At a
him.
certain point, B, as
Yeah.
you throw the rope
So-
over, Emir catches it on the other side.
well, possibly. So Harrow will again go like, "Oh god damn it," and he will pivot. Instead, he will try and get up into either the walkway or on the roof, looking in through a window, and try and be in a sniper's nest for this meeting.
Sure. Do you have any kind of like climbing gear or anything like that?
I have good questions. Let me see. I
Yes.
genuinely have a climber's kit. I bought it in the first session in Agadon.
Perfect. So then you no checks required to go up. This is, a fairly
Yes.
they try to make them as flush as possible, the stone walls, and the masonry work is very good in this place. But you've got the in between the cement marks and all, and you can get your picks in and get the little spikes on the front of your boots so you can get your footholds. And you make your way up about 20 feet till you see the first sort of window, and as you peer through, there's no one there.
All right. I'll heave myself up and over the window
Mhm.
and try and drop down on whatever's on the other side. If it's not like a drop.
This doesn't really have a walkway as such.
I guess
It's
I'll have to
not.
Rainbow Six Siege myself and kind of like
Yeah.
hang down from the window.
So your plan is to sort of stay up there.
I want some sort of like Arrow's intuition will obviously come into play here, but I want some sort of elevated vantage point, whatever seems best.
Roll me a survival check with advantage because of your climber's kit.
Okay. That's a 19.
You manage to sort of throw one leg over. It's about a 2.5 foot ledge, so it's just about on the comfortable side, but it's not so narrow. It's pinching and like really uncomfortable. So you sort of tie yourself off in a couple of places, almost making like like a makeshift harness. And with the ledge and all, you do have a vantage point. Again, you just see sort of open crates and tables and a couple of weapons, some artwork. Nothing to. There's no one here.
Okay, that's me done. You guys go.
The rest of you can just walk in the front door of the warehouse because it is unlocked.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess we just stroll in.
As you stroll in, you all do. You get in about the same time as Harrow's like, "Duh, duh, duh," and then you see him starting to assemble this harness. As you're walking around, you are. As you open the door, you're expecting a cacophony of noise, but instead, and a bit of the kind of heat you get off a social gathering, and maybe even like covered torches and hooded lanterns. But no, it is completely dark on the inside, and it's similar-ish to the previous warehouse in the sense of what is stored inside it. There's some furniture, there's some crates marked for various houses or for various businesses. You notice a couple of crates have been sort of smashed open, and as you get further into the warehouse, a sort of a thicker layer of dust kind of starts to appear on some of the items that have been there for a while.
Brag,
Yeah, like-
grab anything that looks like it's worth something.
Can I search for things that are worth something?
Yeah, roll a investigation.
Can I investigate to see if there's any
Didn't pick
tracks
it up.
I would leave to my
See?
brother?
What was that, Shadar?
Or can I try to investigate for any tracks that would lead to the meeting?
Yes, absolutely. Roll an investigation check, please. Bragg, you are walking around and then you get hit by a thunder wave by Audric. No, you're walking around. You're walking around.
The fuck?
um, you're walking around and you notice, some of these are some of the cracked open crates have like shipped materials, like some fine metals. Nothing that would necessarily sell for a lot, but could be worked into various different mechanisms and various different shapes and uses. So you see some like iron ingots, some a couple of like silver ingots, a couple of moonstone ingots, which you've not really encountered before. You've heard tale, but they are quite rare. You find a couple of well planed wood in crates, and then as you get further back, you notice that there seems to be stacks and stacks of paintings. Indra, as you are investigating, you're sort of walking at a similar sort of pace to Bragg, but for completely different reasons. You're looking to see if you can see like a thread of a fabric, or maybe a handprint or scuffed boot marks, etc. And you notice that as you go, because you're really paying attention, it's a really good roll. As you're getting closer to the dustier side of the warehouse, you do start to make out footprints in the dust that don't match any of your compatriots.
You just let everybody know once they're ready. Follow the tracks.
You follow those footprints to the paintings.
So enter the painting, right?
Yeah, you sort of look around, and as you get closer to the paintings, the dust becomes a bit clearer. Like it's been very, very disturbed, and it's like trying to track people that have, all walked back and forth over the same 10, 12 feet over and over and over and over and over again. Gets really kind of just gets quite messy. It's very hard to distinguish what's going where. But they appear to all be this sort of 10-foot swathe is cut in front of 3 paintings. And the one on the left appears to be like a beach and sea, kind of really well painted and quite an ornate frame. The one in the center is like a hoard of gold, and the one on the right is like a meadow, just with some cows in it.
Check. If I can
Reckons
take
like
the
gold,
paintings
right?
down, I don't know, the gold or maybe like a secret passage or switch behind it. So I'd
So
like to check behind.
you like to check behind which painting? Sorry,
The one in the middle, maybe
the one in the middle.
one.
So you notice that on the painting, as you go to like try and touch it, a red gemstone painted into the center of the like atop the gold hoard actually seems to almost refract light, like it shines brightly, and like, oh, that's curious. And when you touch it, nothing happens, and you feel around, you don't feel any mechanisms, but you do notice an inscription on the bottom of the painting in Draconic, which, if I remember correctly, every one of you reads Draconic.
Yeah, I think all of us do. I'm pretty sure I got that.
Yeah, mate is the only one that doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh, don't you know? Right. Well,
I
the
don't.
people that can read Draconic sees that it directly in the common tongue translates to only those with friendly intentions may enter.
Interesting.
Well, I'm here to meet my brother, so I'll say I have friendly intentions.
Well,
I figured out this riddle already, but Harrow is miles away.
You say that, and nothing happens. You touch the red gem. You say,
Speak, friend, and enter.
I have friendly intentions to meet my brother or whatever, and nothing happens. Shut up, Fergus.
Sorry.
Are you kidding me? It's such a clever riddle, guys. Come on, you're ruining it.
Who else got there?
I'm gonna just relay the information about the medals, the Odric right now. Just there's special medals in these crates here beside us.
Put some in your pocket.
They're fucking massive.
They're like proper ingots.
Ymir, carry these things.
I'm gonna like
I'm
try and
gonna
read
look at what he's passing me.
You get about half a dozen iron ingots, 3 silver ingots, and 3 moonstone ingots.
There's
Okay,
also
I'm
some
gonna
nice
start-
wood there.
I'm gonna stash some of them like on my person, and then put some in my bag.
Okay. And
Like
yeah,
try and-
there was some nice like supple birch wood and all this sort of stuff. Some lovely, well trimmed oak planks and shit like that in another crate.
Yeah, those are getting tied in some bundles and just getting attached to my bag. Yeah.
You're probably carrying like an extra 90 to 100 pounds of equipment, but you're buff as fuck, so it doesn't matter.
I've actually forgotten how much I can carry with her.
We'll call it 100 pounds. We'll call it 50 pounds of birch and 50 pounds of oak. And then, however, how much does an ingot weigh?
£5, I think, usually.
Depend on what
It's
the
been
medal.
£5 since you looked at me.
Yeah, my carry capacity is £480.
It's
So,
a
yeah,
strength score
you've-
multiplied by 15 before
You've
any
got
modifiers.
you've got 50 pounds
Plus
of 50 pounds of
Before any
birch,
modifiers.
50 pounds of birch wood, 50 pounds of oak
we go.
wood. Oh, I've needed that.
200 pounds of sticks.
We could make ourselves a house at this point.
Pretty much.
I have secured us a small chateau on the coast of France. I am carrying it in my backpack for further use.
Okay. So there's birchwood.
Oak.
50. Yep.
5 iron ingots. We'll just say the
Starting
ingots are.
weight.
We'll just say it's 5 pounds each.
I'm just going to the toilet. I'm still listening to
Okay.
my phone.
Oh,
Yeah, no worries.
25. Wait, no, that's 5. There's 5 of them. And it's iron ingots.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 silver ingots. Call them 5 pounds each.
3 and then 5 and there's silver ingot. I always end up being the party treasury. I don't know why.
Yep. And then you've got 3 moonstone. You could put them in the party treasury. Is that not a thing now?
Oh yeah. Well, it
Oh,
will track
yeah,
my
the-
carry weight then.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
the party
The
inventory.
moonstone, there's 3 of them. I'm assuming there also.
Nope, they are 1 pound each. They are exceedingly light.
Intended.
No, but very good, very good. And you throw them, they seem to float in the air for a second. They seem to be affected by gravity differently.
Got all of them, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, Indra says, "I have friendly intentions. I wish to see my brother," and touches the gemstone again, and nothing happens.
Okay. I will read out the inscription in Draconic and flick a gold coin at the painting.
You read out the description in Draconic and flick a gold gold at the painting. Nothing happens.
Does the gold bounce off the painting?
Yep.
Okay, I'll pick it up and put it back in my pocket.
Has anyone told me what it means in Draconic?
I'll probably tell
Yeah.
everyone.
No.
when-
Okay, right, okay. just you're
Can
all
I
doing
bow
this
to the
to this
painting?
painting, and I have not a clue what's happening.
What was that, Amir?
Can I bow to the painting?
You bow to the painting and nothing happens.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna go and hug Ymir.
Can I try sticking my
front of
hand
the
into the
painting.
other two paintings?
You stick your hand in the other two paintings, and your hand hits the resistance of the painting. It will go through it if you push too hard, as in through the other side. So nothing happens from that regard. Amir,
Do the frames.
I
Bragg
hug
just comes
Bragg.
over and gives you a hug. Nothing happens.
I'm hugging your leg, pretty
Right,
much.
Okay, little man.
Do
Which
the other
one?
two frames say anything on them?
Nope.
Does anyone know any friend spells?
Oh, I'm gonna say friend in Elvish.
You say friend in Elvish, and it shimmers slightly, but nothing happens. You see it sort of fade, like a shadow went over the painting in like a ripple effect, but it didn't. It eventually went back to normal. It didn't do anything.
Can I try saying friend in giant?
Friend and giant. It seems to. If a painting could get angry, it would look angry. It's like none of those devil words around here.
Did we try friend in dragon?
I mean, we can try. Like, try saying friend in draconic.
As you say, friend, in Draconic, the image seems to ripple and fade into a silver liquid.
Oh,
Kinda,
do it.
I
You
think-
didn't conjugate the verb.
I push Bragg into it.
Bragg, you are
I'm just gonna go willingly again.
you are you are pulled through space and time into an unknown location. You are inside a huge room with red and golden carpets, red drapes on the walls with several other paintings and several other people.
Howdy.
I'm gonna charge after Bragg and be like, "I'm coming, friend."
As I step through as well, following a bear.
Okay, the whole party charges through. Ends up.
Except for Harrow.
Harrow, that's still in the window.
How is still on the witness?
Oh shit! So Harrow's not here. Harrow, from your perspective, you see your party sort of wander through the warehouse, pilfering and inspecting, and they all stop in front of this painting. It's a fairly quiet warehouse, and you have a very loud party, so it kind of reverberates the sound around quite a lot. So you'll have heard it all easy enough. You hear a couple of phrases in Draconic, a couple in Giant, one in Elvish, and then you speak Draconic, don't you, Harrow?
Yeah, enough words to get by.
You hear Audric say the word friend in Draconic, and then from your perspective, your friends all just, the rest of your party just barrel through this painting and have just disappeared.
Well, shit. Okay. I'm gonna very, very reluctantly rappel down the wall and head towards the painting.
Okay.
Why is Harrow just Solid Snake?
I will say it happens without problem. You know, you're fine. You're the last one to enter the room. Everyone, I should be able to see the map now. I'm just kind of throwing you in. You can kind of put yourself about. As you look back at Harrow comes through a few minutes later. The room is quite the hustle and bustle you were expecting, with a few people and with Hashira and his party over on this side of the room. How many of them were there? Was there 5? We did Monk. We have Harsha. We have.
Oh, is that
Killian,
what those
Million,
photos were
and
in
Shannon.
handouts? Wait, so
Yeah.
they have an artificer as well?
Yeah. They have an artificer with a twin bard. So we've got a gnome artificer, a gnome bard, a high elf monk, a halfling cleric, I think, and Harsha, who's dressed in like silver steel kind of plate mail with sort of dragon sort of fins on his pauldrons, or draconic pins on his pauldrons. You see the portrait that you guys fell through, and as Harrow fell through it, it was still had that sort of silvery ripple effect that had when you guys went through it. But eventually, it solidifies, and you see a ship on an ocean is sort of the foreground of the portrait, and on the background is clearly a dock. You look around and you can see other portraits on the walls. One of them shows an axe buried into an oak tree. Another has a sword lying on an anvil. Another has a great stone boulder in a field. Another has a scale with gold on either side of it, like a commerce scale, tipping it slightly one way. One has a blue portal at the bottom of the picture with a structure in the sky at the small that is quite small at the top of the picture, kind of trying to give perspective. Um, People are coming through in dribs and drabs. It's a I'll throw a couple of commoners in for scale, just so you guys can kind of see how many people are here.
Audrey, do you still have any of those cultist robes?
Yeah.
It's a bit late for
I
that.
want
We're,
that.
we're in there. Let's lock in the stable door after the horses bolted. They've seen us.
You have noticed people coming out of every portrait except one, and that would
Mhm.
be the one with the the sort of blue stone portal at the bottom and the structure in the sky. That one has remained still the entire time you've been here, which has only been a couple of minutes so far, but people are kind of coming through. Like I say, it's not a massive meeting, but in a healthy dribs and drabs, and you'll see the oak tree one or the axe and oak will shimmer, someone will fall through it, and then it'll re-solidify. And then a few minutes later, someone will come through the sword and anvil and then re-solidify. It kind of happens for the next few minutes.
I'll whisper over to Audric. Audric, have you noticed? I'm seeing if he's noticed this as well.
Have we had a long rest since we last?
Could be the rider.
Because
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
I kind of
You
want
I suppose technically you did, because you star swiped from about midday till 8 p.m. That is a long rest. So if you wanted to take a long rest, I would allow it.
to. I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna touch it. Fuck it. What are they gonna do? Kill me?
Could be the rider.
What do you mean, the rider? From the dragon, back in Heptaeus' Vine.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Audric, don't make any moves, but space. We've traveled across space and we've traveled some other dimensions. What do we know? What do we have that moves space and dimensions?
Legs.
No. The orb,
I'm-
Audric. We've got the orb.
I'm gonna motion towards my pocket, like to kind of signal Harrow, and I'm going to basically turn on my sending stone so that Owen can hear whatever goes on in this room.
Clever.
Oh, interesting.
Clever. Okay. I really like that. That's really clever.
What a beautiful room we're in. All these paintings and all these fine folks here, all in support of the dragon cause. Really nice to see.
I just go
It's
up
almost
to
like
my
we've been
brother.
transported to a different place and a different.
As
Padre.
more and more people come in and people start getting closer to us, I start like saying hello to them in Draconic, just going, "Hello, friend. Hello. How's it going?"
Right.
They
May
all
your
kind
scales
of.
be hard, your talons be shiny, friend. I said it's like a goblin woman.
You see sort of people of all walks of life. You know, you see sort of opulently dressed, well-off people who are fat and bearded, maybe have a couple of stains on some of their fine clothing. You see some peasants that are sallow and clearly starving. You see a fair few just sort of regular people. You see dwarfs, you see half elves, elves, orcs, well, half orcs. This is a veritable mix of everybody, like whatever, everyone.
So, while we're here anyway, can I go up to my brother and ask him?
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, you sort of wend your way through the people that are here, and your brother looks at you and says, Indra, you came. I wasn't sure if I would see you today.
Yeah, I've got a couple of questions. Can we go somewhere a bit more private? I know there's a lot of people here. Maybe it's a donor, so I can actually ask you a few questions.
Unfortunately, this is the only room available to us in the Red Room. We could potentially talk and meet after, but I can't abandon this place now, and we're not exactly in the right place to speak without being heard. But anything you can say to me, you can say in front of my new family.
Exactly. The last I've seen you, you were a dragon slayer. Whispered to him, but yeah.
Well, I got a bit tired of the constant killing, and then I happened to stumble across Sheridan and his teachings, and I thought, this makes a lot of sense to me. So I decided, why not hear him out and see what the good word is. So as you can see, there are plenty of like-minded people like myself here. Truly, I just want an end to this blasted war.
So why have you asked us here?
What was that, sorry?
Where we stand. So why have you asked us here? You know where we stand.
Well, I thought, you're young, as I once was, and I was hoping that if you came here and heard the man speak, that maybe you could be convinced to see things from his perspective, and he gives you like a wink.
Can I maybe roll an insight check to see if he's
Yes, absolutely. Roll an insight check.
maybe this undercover something? Ah,
Metagaming aside, I've just seen in our D&D Beyond campaign that these NPCs are level 6 and we're level 3. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah,
that's
they've
we
been
do. Yeah, they're all,
they've been adventuring for a while. You are getting it's a hard time reading your brother, but then because Meta above the table. He chooses to feel the check. There is no deception roll. You notice that he has quite an intense stare in his eyes, and you realize that he might be paying lip service while there's people in this room. That maybe he is similar to yourselves. He might be a plant or an agent working against these people. It's hard to read. You're not entirely sure. That 6 makes it very difficult to know one way or the
I
other.
guess you could say he's some kind of fighter / dragon slayer.
you could.
Yeah, I choose to believe him, but I don't really say anything else because I don't want to throw any more suspicion to him. So I go back to the party.
As you're heading back to the party, the doors on the northern side of the wall open, and out steps a man who I'm going to hopefully I don't hopefully this will work. As the doors open, you kind of see into the corridor that he what can you guys see the little bit of corridor I just revealed?
We can see
Cool.
both sides of the corridor, yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So the doors swing open and you see him walking out of this sort of fairly standard stone corridor, and he is a human male. He is in these crimson robes with gold trim. He is pale skin, and some of the more eagle-eyed of you, I will allow anyone with above a 12 passive perception to notice that around the sort of edge of his high collar, where the tunic sort of comes away from the rest of his robes, he has like red scales coming up the side of his neck, and he has a amber glow in his eyes. And when he steps out, everyone kind of, kind of like someone at a TED talk. It's like, and then he walks over to this sort of throne-like seat.
Over to Audric. Sorry, go ahead.
He walks over to this throne-like seat, and you notice as your attention is being drawn to it for the first time, on the wall behind the seat is not like it's not a dragon skull, but it is a visage of a dragon's head. It's like made up of like sticks and twigs and the like, and it's almost the entirety of the back wall. The only thing that really stands out about it is that there are two gigantic crimson gemstones set where the eyes would be. Go ahead, Harold. What were you going to say?
I'm gonna look over to Audric and say, "What do you suppose he is? Some kind of dragon sorcerer? Look at the scales, man."
Or Dragonborn, maybe?
Cream for that.
Nah, it's not Dragonborn. Probably a draconic sorcerer like Arrow said.
And is that the guy we fought at Jason's Vine, or I can't
No,
see.
he was blue.
He was blue. You're right.
Also, do you reckon that's what happens when you interfere with dragons? Like you catch scales?
I think so.
I think that's what happens when
Interfere
you
with
copulate with
dragons?
dragons.
Dragon herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think I meant by interfere?
Well, aren't there a whole bunch of dragons? Like you got one of those books from Owen, right? That says there's 5 chromatic dragons, and there's metallic dragons, and there's special dragons. What if
This may not
what
be
if
the
we-
best place to pull it out.
Okay, but what if Mr. Blue Dragon Rider is a friend with Mr. Red Dragon Rider?
Yeah.
So we're gonna let our muttering just kind of die down as we listen to what happens next.
As you're all discussing, could everyone, because you're all paying attention, roll me a perception check, please?
Ugh. I rolled a 9. No,
18.
yeah, a 6 for a total of 13.
Oh, I will. You know what? I'll roll.
Five for total. I rolled 5 for a total of 9.
I'll roll for
First
Ariel.
roll of the night though, so I'm not changing dice too quickly, but possibly. Fuck
You're
these
too
dice.
religious about that. We'll say he's standing in front of Harrow's eye patch where he's got watch West vision.
So I'll say, right, it was perception. So that's Harrow's, Audric's, Amir's, Bragg, and
You think-
Audric,
Oh,
and
right.
Ariel, all notice.
Ariel, you've been quiet today. What thoughts do you have on the situation?
You go to bed. How have they been tonight?
Neither moved.
No, I'll take Clodagh.
Or have they? I'm just tricking you.
So that would not be very nice.
Alright.
Alright. So
Ariel's messing with a bent fork and calling it a thing.
Because meat. You all notice that the portrait that had been untraveled through, the blue stone portal and the structure in the sky, one person comes through it dressed in like head to toe in sort of bulky clothing, so you can't tell if they're male, female, can't see their face, completely shrouded, hood up. Had to go with the assassin token because it's the only one that was really like had an obscured face and all that sort of stuff that I could think of quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't tell their identity. They're essentially wearing like, they are as covered as they would be if they were in like a burqa. You know, it's just kind of like the eyes that are being seen. They're quite bulky. You can't really tell any distinguishing features. That's the only person you've seen come through that painting for like, you guys have probably been here half an hour at this point. And then the guy at the front, the dragon person, speaks. He holds his hands out to quiet everyone down. Brothers and sisters, thank you for joining me tonight. It makes me happy to see our group is slowly expanding. To think we started as a meager few to a meager few. Our time is rapidly approaching to decimate the giants' hold on us and to welcome the draconic overlords that we deserve. For too long have the giants held us hostage with their foots on our throats, sometimes literally. It is inevitable that the dragons will win this war. They are stronger, they are faster, they are well versed in magic, and the rightful rulers of this land. I have been in commune with our draconic sponsor and our rightful protector. He has promised us protection, and that I shall be placed in power to ensure Beckinsale remains a dragon stronghold. With their foothold here, they will surely take over and wipe the giants out. Our time is coming, and we will soon put our plans into action. Await my signal and prepare to rise. All praise Vorthis. All
Praise Vorthis.
Praise Vorthis.
Praise Vorthis, my lord.
And my Vorthos shiny shell. For both of us. Interesting.
As you hear the word Vorthis, could you all make me wisdom saving throws, please?
Oh dear.
Keep in mind that Owen can still hear this.
Yep, Owen can hear all of this.
22.
Oh, well, fuck me.
You know what? These dice aren't so bad, you know.
Oh, dirty 20.
Damn, nice.
No one ever thought for that. Am I right, Audrey?
Yeah.
Oh, Audrey, fuck.
What did I rolled a 15? Now I've got to roll for everyone else.
Praise Borpis.
Diego.
Yeah,
Fuck's
that's
Diego.
the monk. That is the monk. That's the monk.
What the
Go, Diego,
monk
go. There's Hashira, Diego, Manny.
No, It's not Manny.
Sid.
Dora.
Explorer.
No, I was going with
God,
I see.
their rules are terrible.
I see.
Their
Yeah,
rules
I
are
got you.
really
I
Not as
got
hard
you.
as mine.
I got you.
Oh, come on.
Go on
this must
now.
take
Roll for
forever
all.
to
Roll for all 46 commoners.
come through. I might
White
have
Dragon
to
Action
read
Burst.
roll for this, yeah, please.
a white dragon bursts in and casts Ice Age.
Boo.
Down
I'll
with this sort of
re-roll
thing.
his because his hasn't pulled through.
Who else has got inspiration other than me?
Are you
Like,
rolling
I
all these
have
at disadvantage?
inspiration.
Damn, those are some low rolls.
No, none of those are rolled at disadvantage.
Oh,
Oof.
Braggs is the one with it.
Yeah.
So Harrow, Bragg, Ariel, Amir, Indra all pass. Rashandra and Million also pass. I will say that Amir, you notice. No, who's standing beside you? Yeah, Indra passed. Indra, Harrow, and Ariel, as they're sort of standing to the side and the back of Odric, you notice as this sort of as Vorth's name is said in here, you notice that the two red gemstones on the back wall glow, and you can see the yellow. They turn to like living flame, and you can see yellow slits inside these gemstones, like something is looking over everybody that's in here. And as you meet its gaze, you feel a presence try to enter your mind. You all kind of grip your heads and try to fight it off. Indra, Ariel, Harrow all notice that Audric is not fighting this thing off. He is on the ground. He is in the fetal position. And if you go in and try and look, you can see that same living flame is starting to take hold on his iris.
Oh, he's fucked up. Guys, we gotta get out of here. This ain't good. Look, these dragon guys, they might have some points, but they're doing it by getting in your head. I've had people in my head before. I didn't like it, okay? We should get Audric out of here now. Which painting did we come to? There's the dragon gold over there. Let's go. I'm going to gesture Amir and grab Audric by the sort of scruff and begin dragging him.
You head to the right one, but it's not on this side. It's not Dragon Gold. It's a ship on a
That's right.
dock.
Chip and look.
So yes, you all grab Audric and try and get
Well,
out
you
the
guys
door.
can choose not to come with me. Like Indra, I presume you've got some stuff you want to talk to your brother about, but I think
Yeah.
Audric. I've seen my fair share of people's minds being broken, and I'm not having Audric. Happened to Audric, my best bud, so I'm throwing Audric through the portal.
Yeah, this is
The
one
path
step
to the
further
side is any
than.
port in the storm.
That's not important.
This is as far as Bragg wants to go in this cult. There's no good reward for this.
Let's talk benefits.
Yeah, there's no good benefits for him right now, so he's like, nah, I'll pass on this, guys.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
Okay. As the party leaves, Indra, you look back out of like concern, and you notice that your brother, the gnome that had the dog, the high elf, all have stopped gripping their heads and have sort of brought their hands down to their side and looked at their other two party members who appear to still be fighting off this whatever intrusion is trying to be, and they take their hands down to their side and drag them over to the throne and start to like hold them up to like intensely look at the gemstones. Your best guess would be that your brother the artificer and the monk have all fallen, and they are trying to turn the other two.
Oh shit. What do I do? Did I fuck up?
Do we, those of us who are moving towards the port and the storm painting, do we see this? Or do we see Indra? You can
I would
before you
say
finish,
I'd
man,
say
but-
Harrow doesn't. I would say only Amir would probably have a chance, because I'd imagine by the way the party goes, and correct me if I'm wrong, especially by the way everybody was talking, it's been Harrow's out first, then Odric's out first and followed by Harrow, and then Bragg wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Ariel's
No,
following.
I've got good perception, but to be honest, at a certain point, I'm wanting to get out of here, and I'm assuming everyone's with me, even if I'm wrong.
Amir is kind of doing, not that, you guys are still trying to blend in, sort of, but Amir's kind of doing the go, 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 kind of trying to watch everybody's back. And Indra, as he's trying to help you out to portrait, force you out to portrait, this is when you spot that. Amir, you would notice him follow his eyes, and you can see the people being dragged over towards the throne.
Indra, is there anything you can do with your magic, or?
I did try to do it for a person and try to drag it away, but it's in the friend, so I don't think I can do it. I think I should fuck off. Yeah, I think we should fuck off. Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna leave.
Indra.
Is the,
Go ahead.
the next closest person to us, so say we're all trying to escape out the back here, how
Uh-huh.
does this person here look like they've already succumbed?
Yes, so you see as you look around, there are people who have been here, you'd imagine have probably been here before, that just aren't affected by this. There's 3 or 4 people who have maybe heard about this meeting or been brought along by a family member or whatever. However, they're here. You imagine they're here for the first time as well, who are going through the brain pain. Excuse me. You also see this member who came through the portrait no one else traveled through, totally fine, and then just walks through it again.
So would you say this person's already succumbed, or they're going through the brain pain?
Sorry, they've already succumbed.
Is there anyone close to me that is still going through it?
Not really anyone close to you. There's this person, and this person, and this person are sort of going through it.
Okay. Never mind. It was gonna be if there was still someone going through it, I was gonna try and give them a technical tap to like reset them. But
A cognitive recalibration.
yeah,
Do it
Maybe-
anyway.
Maybe you should try that on Odric. You never know. So, I mean,
Ooh.
Indra goes through the
What-
portrait,
What was that he said about my brother being my uncle?
and Amir follows. And as you guys enter through, you're back in the warehouse. It doesn't look like much time, if any, has passed. No one else seems to be following you. You didn't sort of see anyone else come in that way. No one seemed to be moving towards where you were. And yes, Audric is currently on the floor. His irises are starting to really shine that big, bright, living flame red, and you notice his left hand is starting to like scale up slightly. You can give him a tactical recalibration if you want. See if it helps.
I will maybe leave that for.
Sorry, Bragg, are you through yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
Bragg
Bragg, you're
in.
through. You've got restoration. You got those healing spells, right?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna
yeah.
use lesser restoration.
Oh, you've got lesser restoration. I'm looking around desperately. Okay.
With someone you
Will any kind of healing spells work on him? We don't know what this
Way to
is.
find out.
Curse breaker, lesser restoration. Indra's got it.
I thought it was greater for curses.
It depends. If it's a minor curse or greater, we'll find out.
So I just.
I don't think there's any roll for it. I think it's just either wets or doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you cast Lesser Restoration on him?
Yeah.
Audric, you have this intense presence in your mind. It's like you're trying to hold an ocean in a 5x5 box. This thing is swallowing your personality, your entire being, and you feel these connections to other. You can only describe it as other presences of yourself across time and space. And then all of a sudden this goes on for a long time. To you, this feels like it's been going on a couple of months. Like the pain makes time elongate, and then all of a sudden, a bright light shines across into your consciousness and manages to beat the feeling back. And you all notice as his irises return to normal, and he sort of comes back into the room with a deep gasp, like he's taken breath in for the first time after a long
Good.
swim.
Well done, Indra. Good. I'm going to slap Indra on the shoulders. Good. That's real good. Looks like you pulled your weight.
Is that still you, Gobshite?
But I couldn't save my brother, so I don't need to figure out a way.
I'm going to tell Indra that. I'm like, yeah, I'm real sorry about that, but your brother was joining up with these folks. I don't know. Yeah, Audric, you
turn it over.
Leaving us on the tower.
Don't let him out.
Yeah, good thinking. I'm going to try and see if I can pull the painting off the wall and kind of throw it on the floor so they can't follow us.
Yeah, it wasn't on a wall. It was sort of like propped up freestanding. But yes, you can absolutely, like Dungeons and Dragons on Earth Thieves movie style, it is now against the wall, against the ground.
Can I try to extract the gemstone?
So the
you fucking blue goblin. Sorry.
The gemstone was like an enchantment of the painting rather than an actual physical gemstone. It was like almost like a bit of thieves' cant or something kind of style. It was like a signal that there's something here. Like it wasn't actually a gemstone. But Indra, could you roll me an Arcana check, and Harrow, could you roll me a Medicine check, please?
All right.
Yep.
17.
Indra, you are still getting used to this spell in your arsenal. So you were kind of Harrow, was prompting you to use this spell, and it seems to have worked, and you're not entirely sure why. Harrow, you think that you probably got lucky with the timing, and that if Audric, while he may have started to succumb, was still fighting, but if he had fully succumbed, it would have taken something much more powerful to break this curse.
Audric, I guess my experience taught me something. We got to you in time. If you'd been longer, you might have ended up like me. I'm gonna kind of gesture to me and my kind of my warped cheekbones and my kind of my eye patch with the kind of scarred milky eye behind it. So it's yeah, these people don't fuck around.
I kind of climb to my feet, look at you, I go, thanks, and I look down at my hands. Is my hand still scaled up?
It's not scaled up. Nah, it's slightly scaled. It's like rough to touch.
The scales are flaking off now.
It just feels like calloused skin, does it?
Yes, and it's it is red. It's like you've just taken your hand out of a hot bath.
How long was I out for?
A couple of minutes, and that's the scary part.
Okay.
If they can do that to people en masse. Is that the sorcerer who did that, or is that some magic item they got? That's some crazy magic. I never seen that before. Audric, in your libraries in Plink, you ever hear about something like that? Some ritual that makes a whole bunch of people lose themselves and become little dragon boys.
I kind of fish out the sending stone from my pocket and I like lay it down between
You
us.
clever guy.
Oh, and did you catch all that?
You would have got about 10 minutes worth.
Ah, hello there. Yes, I did catch that. That was strange. What exactly was I listening to?
We made it into we walked through a portal, made it in some cult meeting. A couple of sorcerers showed up, waved their arms around, and then folks all around us were screaming and turned into dragons. We bailed. Cast Lesser Restoration of sorts on Audric, thanks to Indra. I have no fucking clue. I'm kind of hoping you could tell me, Owen.
Now,
I know
did
we
I?
never met, but Audric says you're good. And if Audric says you're good, you must be good, okay? So tell us what's going on.
As they're discussing this, I want to pick up a bunch of heavy boxes, move them out of the way, put the painting upside down where they were, and put the boxes back on top of the painting.
Oh, so it can't be moved at all.
Well, that
I'm
means
sorry,
if someone
Indra,
comes in to
like,
investigate, they're gonna have a harder time to find the painting.
Yeah. Okay.
Did
sorry,
I
Indra,
notice the gems that on the
Brother can
thing?
get back this way though. That's my only concern. But that cult can't follow us here. It's too dangerous.
Okay. So, what are you
Yeah,
asking,
dangerous.
Michael?
Did I notice the gems that were doing this, or
As in,
did
like,
any of us?
did you spot them,
Did
or did you
we know
recognize
that
them?
they like? Did we did we spot them that they were like glowing whenever
Yes.
the shit was happening? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all spotted that. Sorry, Shadar. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just saying it's fine because that was the only way to save him. So we'll find another way.
There wasn't some
Well.
sort of arcane spell that called Borpis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Owen,
no-
have you ever heard of a sorcerer or something called Vorthis?
Or a
Maybe
dragon god. I think it's one of their gods or something.
Did you say Vorthis?
Yeah.
Oh, he is a red dragon of some note. He's also known as the Ashen Flame. He has a storied history of trying to turn people to his cause and bring down places from the inside. In fact, this entire thing completely fits his MO. If he's the one that's behind this, that is bad news. He is one of the giants of a storied history with him, and none of it good. Even some of the most powerful storm giants have failed to bring him down.
Look, guys, I'm no klutz. You know, I was in a free city. I liked it better there. But what do we have to lose by going to the giants and saying, "Hey, there's a dragon looking to take your city. He's called Vorthis. He's a red dragon. There's cultists. Good luck." We get paid. Maybe we save Beckinsale from being turned into those scaly freaks.
We are in
But
a
what
city
happens
full-
when we're
It's a
then
bit above our
recruited to
pay
help with
grade.
it?
If we tell them the whole truth, they slaughter the city and move on to the next one. They're not going to risk sleeper agents bringing down the government from the inside.
Maybe. Hard to say.
I mean, I can report this to Valstan if you want, but I don't think your job is necessarily done. Like, the more information you can get us, the better. I've never heard of these kind of gemstones before. That is strange to be able to control people's mind en masse like that.
All right, well, putting aside the why and the should we, could we? Those guys are tough. That sorcerer, controlling 100 people like that. You know, those paladins with armor. You see how it's shone? These are big guys. I don't know if we can fight that.
Do we wait here and ambush people as they come back out the painting?
If they were strong enough to build a painting portal the first way, they probably could do more.
Well, I mean,
We
we
may
put the
delay them a
painting
day or
back
two.
We put the painting back how it was, let them come through, and then just kill them as they come through.
But how many
Yeah,
people went in that way?
Yeah, well, we hit a couple of commoners, and then the first Mega Sorcerer comes out, and we all die in fire. It's like everything in Agadon, us small folk were cursed by the gods. The only way to win this is kaiju battle. Set giants against
Ooh.
dragons and get the fuck out the way. That's always how it's been. That's always how it will be.
DM, how tall is the roof?
It's about 20 foot. No, more like 30 foot. It's a warehouse. It's fairly large. It's about 30 foot.
Oh, just
Wait.
you're smart. How high a fall do you need to kill somebody? If
Well,
we
it
put
Oh, I
depends
got there
on-
just a second before he finished it.
if we put the painting on the roof facing down as they come back out, splat.
That might take a while, and it also depends on the size, their durability, whether they have a way to lessen the impact of the fall. The more impactful way would be to bury the painting at the bottom of the sea and speak the code word.
It's the portal treatment.
But how far's the ocean? I'm gonna start pulling out a map and be like,
We're at the docks.
It's about 100 feet
Right.
that way.
Yeah, they're right there. We walked past it.
how long's it been since the guards were?
Oh,
How big-
you don't think it's been? You would maybe say it's been half an hour.
Okay.
None of you have keen minds, so none of you are quite sure about the passage of time.
God, I missed that. Okay. So do we just carry the painting out of here, put it under the?
Oh, what if we just hold it? We could like,
I
If
kind
it
of
might not
like
work,
I kind of look around for a minute. Is there like a trolley around here that they use to carry the crates?
Mm, you don't see any sort of mechanism like that. You'd expect that they're either put on the ships just in case that maybe there's a different dock that that isn't quite as well equipped, or they just get several strong men to lift stuff off ships.
How big is this painting then?
It's about 10 foot by 10 foot.
Um,
It is enough to
Me and
fit
the-
all
yeah.
of you.
Me and the mermaid could probably lift it.
yeah, my worry is what if someone comes out of it while we're carrying it?
Yeah, that's their problem.
That would very quickly become our problem.
Tell you what, we'll carry it facing down like this, and if someone comes out, you just get your sword and jab.
Well,
Yeah.
I had another thought, guys. I'm not the sneakiest, but I can be sneaky, and if what's his name, Bragg over there turns into a mouse or something, he can be pretty sneaky too. Like, so what if we wait 6 hours or so? The meeting's done. They've all gone for dinner. Celebrate a job well done. What if we went back through the painting and tried to burgle those gems?
I'm not going back in there.
Ooh.
Okay, I see that.
well,
But also, we don't fully know if they're just gonna, break for dinner.
We don't know. It's an assumption, and we may be playing our hand. But I'm not gonna lie. If these guys are as smart as they say, they'll notice the fact that we got the fuck out of Dodge and ran out of there screaming. We're not exactly friends of theirs anymore. It's a real shit sandwich.
I say we speak the command word and sink it. Flood the place out.
we can't really kill all of them, to be honest.
I don't think there's anything we can do that a great sorcerer couldn't beat. In my experience,
No,
they're
but we
tricky
could.
fuckers. There was
He
one
might
of
be
them.
able to beat it, but it would cost him time.
Well, after my mishap, I just showed my face. They called upon the real heroes. A legendary mercenary. A great wizard. This wizard managed to stop time and kill 6 mind flayers before they could even blink. These
Alright.
higher level magics, they're just, we can't even fight them.
Do you really believe that after what happened in Plink?
Yeah, and I think we should not destroy the painting or drop it in the ocean. That's, I don't know, it's an entrance that we can use even later on. So I'd say, what if we fold it and keep it with us? I don't know if it's gonna work. We just fold it up.
Worth a try,
I was
perhaps.
having a stroke or
We
playing
could
aerial
try.
then.
But to be fair, we can fold it up and say the word, see if it works.
Are you still keeping the sending stone open? Is Owen hearing all this?
Probably not. I think after we tell him not to go and report it, yeah, we just kind of
Okay.
turn it off and discuss amongst ourselves.
Let's go to
I just
DM
try
and start an
folding
idea.
up the painting and then saying the word friend.
Yeah, simplest solution. Simplest solution is the best.
What was the Occam's razor? I missed what you said.
Just literally grab the painting and try and fold it in half.
To break the frame.
Then say again. Let's see if it works. Maybe
I mean, I've got the
before
tool.
it's
I've
just-
probably got the tools to break the frame. I've got like a crowbar and hammer and stuff that we
Yeah.
could probably use to
But
pry
we
the
just-
frame off it.
Yeah. We just
I
roll
mean-
it up and then say the word
Yeah,
to see if it works.
Harrow is not a mage, so he wouldn't be able to reason it. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume that kind of if it's bound to a particular two-dimensional plane, if you break that plane, the thing dispels. But you never know,
Like a portable hole.
or something like that. Yeah. Maybe it stays open though, but anyone who comes through becomes a kind of an extra horror with like their arms going through their heads and stuff like that.
I hadn't considered that.
Wait, do we have a bag of holding?
There it is. That was going to be
No.
Owen's suggestion.
Can we acquire a bag of holding
Probably.
and then put the painting inside the bag of holding?
The question is, has it been over an hour, and will we have to kill some guards to get away with this painting over our shoulders?
Not so,
Would,
not so far.
There is a couple of magic stores in town, and you would know
Would-
that a bag
would-
of holding
would-
is.
Would Indra know what I'm planning?
Would Indra know what you're planning?
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on.
probably.
So, I just kind of explained this to the rest of the place. So, do you guys know what happens if you put a demi-plane inside another demi-plane?
It goes boom, right?
Destroy each other or something?
Reverse. It doesn't explode, it implodes.
All right.
So, here's what I'm thinking. We wait for the same time tomorrow night. One of us goes in to scout and make sure the meeting's happening. When the room is as packed as possible, the person comes out, we roll up the painting and shove it inside of a bag of holding and run.
Wait, is this portal a demi-plane? Is it this painting a portal or a demi-plane? And do portals
no.
work like that?
Well, well, put it this way. If it's not a demi-plane, then we just have the painting in a bag of holding. And if anything comes out of it, it suffocates to death. If the painting is a demi-plane, then it gets sucked into the astral plane and they suffocate to death.
But doesn't the holder in the bag of holding also get sucked in?
That's the only problem.
Well,
Give it to Ariel.
Not me.
Although, Harrow, we could tie it to one of your rats and ask them to run into the bag of holding.
I don't know, guys. There was this old fairy tale back where I grew up in Carnan, of a lady who swallowed a fly, and then to get the fly, she swallowed a spider. To get the spider, she swallowed a bird. I feel like if we try and solve these magic problems by creating other magic problems, we kick the can down the road. This only ends one way.
When did we start
We either
dealing
fight
with the
them now,
can?
or later.
Harrow, you start to hear two really bad Scottish voices on the wind starting to walk
Oh,
back in
I
this
love
direction.
haggis and black pudding, so I do. Oh yes, nothing like a kilt in the breeze. Aye,
Would you say we've nearly gotten the frame off this painting yet?
Yes, I'll say
Wait, I
you've gotten the frame off the painting and you can
I thought you
roll
said
it
there
up.
was dwarvish, not Loxodon.
Yeah, you
I
can.
guess
You've
I'll roll up.
taken the frame off the painting.
I'll roll it up. I'll find something to tie it up, and I'll hand it. I'll like kind of try and find a way to strap it to our pack mule.
Me.
No, well, actually, we have got someone that we can get to put the painting in the bag.
Yeah, Ariel.
Ariel.
Yeah, you need a bag first.
No, we'll,
Just wait till Audra can make a bag of holding.
I can't. Could I? No, I don't think I took the invocation. I had different things to do. Oh no, did I? Oh, I can make one actually. I could always swap my armor for one.
So, are you guys leaving before the guards get back?
Yeah, I think.
well,
we
as I
head out.
currently am stacked full of ingots and wood. Yes.
So, I guess
I
we'll just take the
don't mean
picture
to brag.
and then we leave.
What are you saying, Shadar?
So we're just gonna leave the warehouse with the painting, right?
The
We rolled it up.
painting, the canvas rolled up. So they've taken the frame out and you've rolled up the canvas and strapped it to the back of Emir.
Ariel, I'm not touching that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Okay, you strap it to the back of
Yeah.
Ariel.
Yeah, that sounds good enough.
Okay, so you guys leave the warehouse and you leave as the guards sort of arrive and they give you like a nod and everything, and then when they spot Harrow come out, they're like, "Who are you? I didn't recognize you." And as you trail off, as you guys
Grandmasters, have a hold of my rats.
as you guys head off, what are you doing now?
So, Harrow, one thing you do have to learn about security guards. They can be bought.
Not all of them.
Well, most of them.
I never saw that. Harrow's not entirely being honest with himself or with you, but yes, Harrow says he never saw that.
Well, I guess we head back to the inn, get a night's sleep, and then in the morning we go shopping for a bag of holding. Or as a backup plan if we're not using it as our main plan of attack.
Are you going back to the captain's lantern, or are you
Yeah,
going to a different one?
We're buying a bag of holding. Are you making one?
Well, I mean, I can make one. It would just mean that Harrow wouldn't have his repeating crossbow for a day.
Yes, we could go to the same place.
Is
You're
Harrow
gonna go
fine
bu-
with not having his repeating crossbow for a day?
My fingers are fast, but they're not that fast. If you get it back to me a couple days' time, they'll be fine.
Okay.
Essentially,
So-
I mean, it doesn't matter too much before level 5, does it? But yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading into the captain's lantern for a long rest.
Yeah.
You
Harrow, I
what?
started carving something yesterday. Do you smoke a pipe, mate?
I've been known to do so.
Oh, and
Okay.
just to double check, how long is a long rest again? How long do we need to rest?
8 hours.
for it to be a long-
Long rest
It's
is 8
standard
hours.
campaign. We did not imagine it to be. I basically put in a variant rule that I saw on YouTube about like expedition rules where short rests are a day and a night, and long rests I think 3 days. So that basically it's exactly the same balancing, like 6 encounters per long rest or whatever, but the pacing is better because it's like 1 or 2 fights per day, and you have to do like 16 fights per day just to like keep the story, to keep the fights balanced. So I thought this was sensible, and it was sensible mathematics. My party entirely all hate it and are just constantly
So,
what the fuck is this shit?
You only get all your stuff back once every 3 days.
Yeah, but you're still only doing like 4 or 5 fights a day. 4 or 5 fights per long rest. It's just rather than
Okay.
4 or 5 fights like
Yeah,
in
but-
24 hours in the story, you're doing 4 or 5 fights over 3 days. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Although it depends on the class that you're playing. For me, when I'm playing a monk, it's absolutely amazing because everything, I get everything back during the short rest. But for being a barbarian, it's horrible.
Being a fucking warlock would be awful.
Yeah.
Warlock, sorcerer's gonna
Warlock's
be.
getting back on short rest.
Yeah, but when do you realistically
true,
do more than
actually,
when do you ever do more than like 1 or 2 fights per session or even per long rest, like in most modern tables?
Yeah,
True.
to be fair, when
I
I'm
think
thinking
Most
about it,
modern tables are like,
honestly,
let's do a fight, let's take a long rest. 2 fights, long rest. Fight, long rest. You know what I mean? Like,
True. So you guys go back to the captain's lantern, and the captain is behind the bar, and he's like, "Oh, it's you guys again. How can I help you? Are you here for some more rum and cocktails, or?"
best not.
Just some sleep. Just some sleep.
Okay, very good. I'll
so,
I'll take all of you. Tell you what, for tonight, free of charge. After all the business you put past my doors the other day, or earlier today, I should say. God, that feels like a long time ago. Um, you can have all the rooms upstairs. There should be enough for all of you, and I hope you have a good rest. And we'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Can you all?
Right, guys.
Can you put yourself in your respective rooms, please?
and
Okay. No suspicion at all.
and just to double check, how does find
I'll be
familiar
nice and
work?
far away
Does
from the
it last for
stairs.
long?
Where are the stairs?
What was that question about find familiar, Andrew?
Before I go to sleep, I just wanted to use find familiar and let it, just be like a small guard for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
As if Bragg's claimed a double bed for himself.
I
Oh,
want
aye.
to, I want to feel like a
That's
king.
canon. That's for sure canon.
So,
So,
find familiar. You cast it. It comes. I assume celestial spirit. The
Yes,
whatever
go into this
you
one,
have,
just
whatever
how
way
big
you
he
want
is,
your
that's
find
how big
familiar
he is.
to take, it appears in front of you in whatever form you wish, and follows your commands. And if you tell it to stand guard or alert you or whatever, then it absolutely does.
And stand guard in case somebody. Well, since we got all the rooms, somebody brought.
Mhm. Mhm.
Gonna get a warning.
What room are you sleeping in, Indra?
I don't know. I'll probably say the first one that you can access easily.
Okay.
Sleep
I'll
outside.
put you in.
Oh, this one.
Amir took the one by the stairs, so you can have that one, and Ariel will sleep there.
Why is it no? Why is she sleeping with me?
You are in a double room by yourself. Indra. Okay, guys. All right, enough. There you go. They're not banging.
Now, know this.
So you all
Is
sort of
true.
you settle down, and you all have whatever you want for food and drinks, and you head back up to your respective rooms that you've all claimed. Individually, sort of processing how the day has gone, how what happened. Audric, you are banging Ariel apparently. You are
Potentially.
I tried to give him exhaustion as well.
you are filled with thoughts of what were you encountering? How did you
Wait, what is Indra filled with? Oh, wow.
not
no,
Indra,
what?
Audric. Audric is filled with thoughts
It looks
of
like it looks like Indra's filled with Ymir right now.
That was a joke.
what was it that you were experiencing, and how did you feel connected to other versions of
Connected.
yourself?
They felt connected. Oh,
All
stop,
right,
stop, stop,
that's
stop.
enough.
Stop, 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 stop.
Like, What you've never felt like magic like that before. What was that? And what was that voice that was speaking to you on the fringes of your brain? Who has the orb? Okay.
Uh-oh.
You all manage to settle down and have a rest and at an undetermined time of the night. Absolutely nothing happens. Nothing happens whatsoever. Just give me 2 seconds.
Nothing ever happens.
We were doing so well. And then finally, the second you said undetermined time, that's when it crashed.
What did your computer go?
Literally, the second you're like, at a certain point in the night, it crashed.
Okay, I'll wait till you come back. It'll give me a second to do this.
It put my phone, but yeah.
Wait, so is that canon that at a certain point something just killed?
Yeah, I'm just
Alright.
dead.
Oh well, I don't like that. We can see those rolls, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Why is there 5 of them? I don't like that. There's one for each of us.
It's Indra's brother and his boyfriend.
Oh,
Okay. So I'll say who
There's Nick.
which one?
Oh,
I'm
they're
back.
so stealth shits.
I claim the 9.
No, I gave
Uh,
9.
Tell you what,
It's
here's
too
what
Already
I
claimed it.
I have no hard and set rules about this. Everyone roll me a D100. How well you do determines the order of which stealth roll you're subject to. So you want to be the
Fuck me, I
highest
guess.
number.
Okay, I'm
Fuck,
94.
all right.
That was nearly
Did mine even come through?
95.
89.
Yeah, you got a
Wow.
16.
Mine was nearly 95 and then rolled over.
Well, I'm
Just-
getting assassinated in my sleep. Good to know you guys.
Just need Harrows.
We might not be getting killed. We
Arrow.
could be just getting kidnapped.
I mean, it's
Oh, I need
quite
3 Harrows.
difficult. Might be
Well,
quite.
we would probably be the only ones that would be kidnapped. The other ones are like big people.
Oh, Ariel rolled a 79.
Oh,
Harrow
I got
rolled
it.
a 39. Okay. Audric, you awaken to a kobold wielding a blade.
That's not a trick, that's Bragg.
Yeah, Bragg. Bragg wakes up to a kobold holding a blade to his neck, about to strike. He will attack you, but he won't get any kind of advantage because you saw him coming. And he's like, "Hey, don't watch me coming." A 14 to hit.
It does hit, yes.
You take 7 points of piercing damage and
I
3
just
points of poison
slept.
damage.
What a bastard!
If it makes you feel any better, we've not had the full long rest. So
You've
we've
not
got
had
to
the full.
recover
This
again.
is effect of your previous long rest. And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
As Bragg screams out, "Ow!"
Oh, does this count as a short rest or is it?
This
rest
doesn't
at all.
count as a rest yet.
Oh,
My
damn.
God.
Check something.
Oh, that's fine.
I'd be the first to die.
As you all wake with a start, removing the surprise round because all that needed was for one of them to fail. Because I'm not trying to kill you. All right, I wasn't gonna. I could have easily just been like, they all slit your throats and you die.
Oh shit, Harrow's
But-
fucked. He's got
I was gonna say, I'm not trying to kill you, but Harrow gets to.
It's fine. I can take him. Pulls out 2 daggers.
So, which one is it? Harrow, you
I'm up-
notice. Oh,
I'm up first. I've got the highest deck, so I'm tied with
Yeah.
Emir. So I actually go first.
so this one goes and attacks Ariel, who is not raging, so does not get any benefit from that yet. She will does a 15 does not hit, so it goes to stab her, and she manages to roll out of the way of the other side of her bed, and it stabs Lord of the Rings style into her mattress.
So this is the real test of if you're a brutal DM or not. If we were resting, did we have armor on? Because most of us have to take our armor off to rest.
Nah, I'm gonna let you have your armor on. I'm not a dickhead.
Okay. I mean, technically, yeah.
Um, this one is going to strike at Amir for a 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
You
Jesus.
take 5 points of piercing damage and 9 points of poison damage as this envenomed blade stabs into your leg and you feel it pulse through your body. Which brings us to hang on. Yeah, Amir is. Oh, sorry, Harrow. Did you say you have higher dex?
I have higher dex, so we both got 17, so technically I'm faster.
Yeah, Amir. What's your dex?
My dex is 14.
Your
My dex is 18.
I am going to give Harrow. I'm going to change Harrow's initiative count to 18.
Yeah, just yeah, cool.
No lock. Fuck's sake. 18. Previous. Harrow, you are up. You are alert. You notice that.
I never sleep so good, and yeah.
You
hate
are. You notice that the orb is glowing purple, and as you get up, you notice that this kobold here, just in front of you, has just appeared out of the orb.
What
And
the fuck? My crossbow is on the bedside table, but it is large and unwieldy, and these guys are right in my face. So instead, I'm gonna reach into the side of my jerkin. I'm gonna pull out a pair of daggers and just begin slashing at them.
okay, go for it.
So the first dagger hit is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 6 piercing damage.
Okay,
I'm gonna follow up with a second slash on this blue kobold, the one that's in my face. 16 to hit.
that hits.
So this will just be a D4 without the modifier because I don't have dual weapon fighting.
Okay.
So a further 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then lastly, can I also have hunters marked?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll allow it.
Okay, so that would be an extra 2d6.
Yep, go for it. I would like to see you survive this encounter, so.
That is 9 more damage. Is he still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
After I slash into him with this whirlwind of fury, I'm just gonna whistle like on pure instinct, and a rat will come out of somewhere and just fucking launch into this guy's throat and just begin.
Is that a bonus action?
So no, this is for Stormkeeper. It's just on a hit. You can do one of 3 things.
Oh, okay, cool. Go for it.
So that's just
Roll.
a further d6.
Damn.
That's 4 more damage.
Also
He
for a
is
rat,
still
game
up.
here.
He has a rat sort of, but he's still up.
And I'm like, come at me, you fuckers.
Amir, this thing has a dex of 16, so it's faster than you.
It's already gone.
No, if you look in the turn order, there's you, and then there's one below it have both rolled 17.
Oh, okay, the 14.
So
okay.
yeah,
I thought you meant the purple one. I'm like, it's already gone.
No, so Harrow's going to become a 19, and this one is going to become an 18. And then it is its turn. Who is it standing in front of?
Audric.
Audric.
And he's exhausted after spending all night with a.
Does a 21 hit?
Actually, no. Yeah, it does.
As you sleep, you sleep stood up in your power armor. You take 4 piercing damage and 5 poison damage as it like stabs you in the shoulder.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Amir, it is your turn.
I'm going to be like, what the fuck? And rage. Green glow coming off my back tattoo.
Uh-huh.
So I get 3 temporary hit points. Nope, that's not right. Put that in the wrong column. 3. Is Indra within 10 feet of me?
Yes. Is there any kind of distinction of needing
It
to
doesn't
see
say
or
that you
anything
can
like
see.
that?
It just says
Yeah.
a creature within range, which is 10 foot.
He is within 10 feet.
So Indra, you feel a green like glow vitality glow around you, and you get. Let me just check the number because I get 3, but everybody else gets 2d6. So roll that.
Yeah.
So you get 9 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
And that's when I start raging. And then I'm going to be like, oh no, you don't. Grab the axe from the other side of the bed and reckless.
Okay. Nice. I thought you were like calling it like Mjolnir there for a second. Like,
So it's going to be. First. Okay, so 14 to hit.
that misses.
For fuck's sake. Right, I'm using my inspiration. That's bullshit. There you go, dirty 20.
That hits. You feel like it's about to step out of your way and dodge. So, with a modicum of instinct, you turn your axe on its side and follow the swing through, changing the arc, and you get it in the hip.
As I swing, I'm going to pump some cold damage into the axe as well. And
Cool.
ice goes up the blade. So
Leviathan
that'll do
style.
1d6 as well. For fuck's sake, 1. Okay, so 7 slashing damage, 1 cold damage.
Yep, absolutely. Do they have any kind of resistances to that? They do not.
And then rage was my bonus section. I'm going to move past it to the doorway so I'm closer to my allies.
Okay, it does not get an attack of opportunity because you did not move out of melee. Indra, what was the form of your find familiar? Was it like a raven, was it a cat, a dog? Like what are
Say
we
like a small sphinx or something, maybe. Yeah, like a cat.
Oh yeah, the Sphinx in Wonders, the 2024 one, isn't it?
Okay, so it's
Okay. It's the dwarf stats or something. Sorry.
it spotted the assassin before it got through the door. So it's 10 feet away from you. And it doesn't understand what it's looking at, so it like chitters something in Draconic, like, and then it is going to fire a fire bolt at you. Which technically you're lying down, so I'm gonna give it disadvantage. Rolled a 17 to hit with disadvantage.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
And
I don't want to kill you, but I've buffed all these kobolds.
that's because I've used a different stat block. You take 13 points of fire damage. Any creature within 10 feet of the creature must make a DC 12 con save. So I need Harrow, Amir to make Constitution saving throws, please.
What?
Alright.
Well, then how many
No.
feet?
Not Amir. Harrow and Indra. My mistake. Constitution saving throws, please.
It's an 8.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well done you.
Indra passes, Harrow does not. So, Harrow, you take 7 points of force damage, and Indra, you take
Yeah.
4. As this, like, As it fires out the firebolt, it kind of this mark across its eye glows hot, and then this unsustainable pulse just, and you see everything kind of get shifted as this force wave pushes through everything. Audric, it is your turn.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the classic, really annoying thing. How sturdy do these walls look?
Yes.
It's not particularly sturdy. Well,
I
I
think
mean, like
I
as sturdy
told
as
you the
a
room was. I
And
said
how,
December.
like a regular
Um,
wooden building.
are these walls necessary to support this ceiling?
You're such an idiot.
Yeah,
I don't
Depends
think he's
which
casting Fireball. I think he's casting
D-
Shatter.
depends which wall you're talking about, I suppose.
Well, I can take out all three. So
Isn't
if
there
I were to
4?
take out the free wall, so if I stood on this side of the room and took
Uh-huh.
out those three walls,
I mean, it would
would the
definitely
room
weaken
collapse
the.
on top of this?
It would weaken the structure. You don't know if it would necessarily collapse, but it would definitely weaken
Okay.
the structure.
Okay, well, I'm going to make my way around them.
Okay.
I am going to use. Where is it? Where is my thing?
It's not Thunderwave.
I'm using my defensive field as a bonus action, gaining 3 temp HP. So I will, because I get the feeling I'm going to need it. And then I am going to cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave, there it is.
So that's the damage. So he takes that much damage and makes a saving
Con
throw.
save. Okay.
Yeah, con save or gets knocked 10 feet back. And then you decide the damage
that's
to the
nice.
walls.
Have you seen that on the roll? It tells you what the con save
Yeah.
is now.
He rolled a 20. So does he still take the full
So
damage?
Yeah, so he takes the full damage but doesn't get knocked back.
Okay. So he takes
But
the
then you
damage.
decide the damage around the walls.
So I'll say the middle of the walls. I'll draw. Maybe I'll draw in an invisible color to help Michael.
Thank you.
These these parts of the wall. Also, how big is that spell? What's the range?
15-foot cube.
15-foot cube. So
So 10 feet
him
either way of me, basically.
and him and him and him. Okay, so I have a lot more saving throws to make. That wall's gone. That wall's gone. That I'm not drawing anymore. That doorway's gone. In fact, this entire wall is gone. You hear the let's say this section's gone a little bit. You hear the
Oh, sorry, the creature takes half damage. Sorry, I misread it. He takes
Oh,
half
okay,
damage.
cool. That's the problem.
So that but a cube is what you're saying.
Yeah. So I would my ruler put the other two in there, so I'm gonna allow them to get hit by it. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
add this
it's because it's a cube as opposed to a sphere.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
So what you're
So
saying is all them kobolds, and Ariel are all getting hit by.
oh yeah, Ariel as well.
So 5 total.
Can't save. Rolled a 16. What? Your DC's 14. Con save. Rolled a nat 1, so you're getting pushed back against a wall. You rolled a 16, so you saved. So -4. Harrow, you see the one that you were working over. That was you clearly made it a bit weaker because the thunder wave just absolutely takes it and smashes it to the other side of the room. And you took half. I need to make a con save for Ariel. She rolled a 19, so she takes the 4. Which I have to do on my phone, which is really annoying. 4 damage. Cool. So all these various bits that have the green lines drawn on them, those walls are gone.
Okay.
And you definitely hear the roof above like creaking and groaning. It's probably sagging slightly, but it's not enough to. At the minute, it's not falling through.
And the floor is
The
okay.
whole city pretty much hears that because you can hear that from 300 feet away.
Yeah. All of a sudden, they hear boom, like Thor appeared across the entire city. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I don't want to draw an attack opportunity.
Okay. Indra, you're up.
Okay. So the kobold next to me, right? He took some damage, right?
He took a little bit of damage. He took 4 points of damage.
Yeah. So good. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on him. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Good man. Was that a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. A wisdom save. He rolled a Jesus, I'm rolling like a bastard tonight. He rolled that was a 20. 30.
Did you dig the piss snitch out by any chance?
Nope. I mean it's on my desk, but somewhere. But it's not here. So he rolled a 20. So does he
doesn't take any?
no damage?
I don't think it takes any damage, right?
Let me take a look. Quick look. Tool.
Yeah, that's-
2024.
Yeah, it doesn't take any damage. But
Okay, yeah, anyone within 10 feet also hears like a dong. But, yeah, he doesn't take anything from that, unfortunately.
yeah, fine. And then I'm gonna use my what's it called again? The Celestial Revelation. Yeah, I'm gonna use
Mhm.
Necrotic Shroud. So anybody within 10 feet of me should roll a charisma saving throw or be frightened. For the two
Ooh, a wisdom save? So anyone within
I'll
10
be
feet.
charisma.
Charisma, sorry.
Apart from
So
my
that's-
allies.
Oh, okay, awesome. So that's those 2 kobolds.
You know.
Do they need to see you, or is it just...
Doesn't really say.
Okay, well then we'll go with no. We'll go with you. Put a sense of dread into the air. What is your DC on
Be
that?
14.
14. So the one in front of you fails, and the one in front of Emir fails. So they are frightened. Frightened.
Nice. Lovely.
So they'll be frightened until the end of my next turn. But if they come back into the 10 feet radius, they'll be frightened again for another turn if they fail.
Oh, okay. So if they left at 10 feet, they'd no longer be frightened at the end of your next turn. But if they came back, they'd be frightened again.
So they'll be frightened until the end of my next turn, no
Okay.
matter what. But yeah, afterwards they need to come back into range.
Oh,
to be
okay.
frightened
I think I
again.
understand. Yep. Cool.
Weird.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, so that.
There you go.
Okay.
So there's Indra's 10 feet.
Yeah, can you take the
You
one
get
off
the-
Roderick? No, which one are you? You're this one in front of Harrow. Harrow, this one is going to run up beside you and try and stab you. Give
Fair
me a
enough.
good old stab with its short sword.
Fair enough, mate.
It rolled a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Guys, I have been fucking up this entire time. I've just realized these things have multi-attack. They make 2 short sword attacks.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
12 to hit.
Misses again.
Okay.
Parrying my daggers.
It is now the one in front of Bragg's turn. So Bragg, it's gonna
The
make
Harrow is the fucking Terminator, man. That's what you forgot.
it's gonna make 2 attacks on Bragg. It rolled a natural 19 for a total of 24. So
Quick, can you do a Kiwi accent?
Yeah, not so bad, but like I know people in my family did it, but yeah, why?
You take 4 points of piercing damage
Uh-huh.
and 2 points of poison damage,
Oh, that's good.
and then it attacks you again
Fuck.
for a total of 18 to hit. 8 points of piercing damage
Yes.
and fuck 9 points of poison damage.
That's
think we
really
might be
cool.
cooked, guys.
That's really cool.
Are you still up?
Yeah, barely. But yeah.
Okay. It's just this thing comes up. You're the first one that spotted it, and it's just going as it's trying to desperately trying to
Shanking
kill
you.
you. Yep.
I'm just fucking
I believe it's the
Fuck.
other one in Harrow's room now. He is going to stand up and just strike at you from the back wall. With its 2 attacks. A 23 to hit.
That will hurt. Yeah.
7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, 10 points of poison damage.
Okay. I made some mistakes.
8 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
I've made a few.
Did fuck's sake, Ariel didn't get put in the initiative.
I'm spinning out.
You know what's gonna happen? She's gonna be the only character to survive.
Yeah.
So it was the one in Harrow's room, so it goes to Ariel next. I just rolled her. So Ariel is going to rage. No, I need to read up on Ariel's ability slightly.
You made him.
Bonus action to enter rage. She isn't wearing heavy armor. Oh, actually, she's been eating today, which is important because I'm using my homebrew Path of the Runes on her, and she took the Hill Giant one. So, this doesn't pull through like it should. That's unfortunate. So she gains 1d10 temporary hit points per meal. So she's eaten twice today per long rest. So, yeah, we'll say she's got 8 temporary hit points. Which is, yeah, just for my. Then she casts. She'll do that next turn because that's an action. She is going to use her Great Axe against this bloke. So she has 1 attack per turn. She tries to hit him. She rolls a natural 8. And that's her turn, ladies and gentlemen.
Good turn.
I really need to read up on that Barbara. It's been that long since I've done it. Bragg! It's your turn, Bragg.
I'm gonna weirdly get up from the bed. Kind of look at the guy who's gonna kill me in the next few minutes. Make my peace with my God. No, am I able to shoot a guiding bolt from this range at this thing? To be honest, I don't really care if I get disadvantage at this point. I'm just
you can
I'm
do
trying
it with disadvantage. Oh my God, I'm going to have killed off 2 of Michael's characters in 2 games.
It's a dirty 20.
Did you roll out
With
Wait, you have disadvantage.
But I know. 16.
That hits.
Yeah.
Max damage. It's in
Come
three.
on.
Wait,
Come
how did
on.
you heal so much? How the fuck did you heal so much?
I didn't. I'm on 6.
It's there's a glitch with above VTT.
Yeah. Fucking died.
I'm surprised you didn't wild ship.
It's more just the survival here, just throwing things at them. Just fuck over me. Actually, we just wait. I could do that.
Although, aren't you a star? Circle of the Stars one? Like, you've got all those starry forms.
I've only got one story form right now.
You've got that starry form.
Is it
whatever
one
the
that
fuck it
heals?
does.
Yeah, I can do it as a bonus action.
Do it.
So you can heal yourself as a bonus action, and you're like, I wonder should I heal myself as a bonus action?
Yeah, I should have done that first. Because it's kind of pointless now.
Well, I mean, hit points are hit
All
points.
right, I'm gonna turn it into the starry form.
Okay.
Woo!
My goodness me.
So let's see.
I realized Jack added a backstory to Ariel. Okay, cool. That'll be fun to ignore. So how many hit points do you get back?
Oh, I don't get any hit point shit because I need to cast it. I need to cast a spell to get the hit points back. I done it in the wrong order. So I'm gonna throw this guiding bolt at this fucker, and then just turn into a bunch of stars.
Are you sure? Are you okay? You know what? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
100%. That's what's
Sounds like a
happening.
very brag thing to do.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Next up is the one in front of Ariel, who's going to stab her twice, or try to at least. At least now she's resistant to the blood, to the piercing. An 8 does not hit. Oh, natural 1. It like goes to attack her the first time, and she parries it away, and he loses grip on the swing through for the second time, and it manages to go and stick into the wall and hit his mate that's in front of Bragg and deal him 6
Michael,
points
every
of
time
damage.
you turn starry, you get to pick which constellation you want. So you could have gone with Archer or Dragon as well.
I think I only have the. You get them as
Yeah,
you level, do you not?
It says when you assume the starry form, choose a constellation. So you just have to click on the feature, and it gives you a drop down.
What is the crack with Frightened in 2024? Because I can never remember.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while looking at it. You can't willingly move towards it.
So I'll say it doesn't need to be scared, or it doesn't need to be to see Indra to be frightened of him. That's kind of the rule we were going with that necrotic shroud, which I'm sure will come bite me in the ass in later times. So disadvantage on attacks, you say?
Yes.
Okay, so
I mean, normally
Amir,
full cover, like being behind the wall, does give you immunity to that sort of stuff, but it's fine.
I'll say it's like because it's a magic ASMR ability. Amir, it's gonna attack you twice, but with disadvantage. So the first one's gonna be a 11 to hit.
Oof.
And the second one's gonna be a 13 to hit. So they both miss. It's just like when it's trying to hit you, but it can't because it's too scared of Indra. Harrow, you are up, or just about. Jesus, I just saw how many hit points you have. He has no starry form.
The one that's in the corner behind me, I'm like, no one run, fucker. I'm just gonna grab one of the daggers and using my elbow, I'm just gonna fucking try and shunt it into his chest cavity. Get a stab with a dagger.
Are you trying to like call your shot here?
No, this is just me doing flavor. I just love flavor. Sorry.
I love flavor, but I do have like a bit of a mechanic where like if you tell me you're like if you're trying to do like a very specific attack, I'll raise their AC slightly.
Yeah.
And
No, this is just
you can get
like,
advantages.
This guy's looking rough, and I'm just going for his dead center chest, just stab him in the chest. Does
Yeah,
a
you
19 hit?
Yeah, absolutely hits.
So that is 5 damage plus Hunter's Mark for 9 damage total.
9. He is still standing just about.
You're fucking kidding me. Why won't you die? No, okay, then I will follow up. I'll whistle to the rat, and the rat, like fucking like the arrow in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, the rat will fly towards it. That's 6 more damage from the rat.
Your rat tears its throat out. 6 is exactly what
Yes!
you needed. It's
Fucking hell.
down.
Okay, good. And I will turn around to the other one with malevolence in my eyes. I'll be like, you can take me down, but you might fucking regret it. And I'm going to dash towards it and using... Oh, no, this is my bonus action.
But
Sorry,
you haven't
I-
used your bonus action.
Last turn, I should not have been able to offhand attack and Hunter's Mark. They're both bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I've
Fair
not
enough.
used, I've not used the bonus action this turn. So I
Have
You
want
could use
to-
Nick.
Yeah, I
I've
thought,
not
are
got
you
the
not
Nick
using
weapon
it?
ma-
Oh,
I've
you
not-
don't have.
I've not got the weapon mastery. Maybe I should. I selected for whatever reason hand crossbow is my other weapon mastery, but I've never used the hand crossbow in this campaign.
So,
I don't
You can
have
use
one.
your bonus action to try and attack him.
Yeah, but then I can't do the spell I wanted to save my life.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe you should save your life. Is it healing word by any
No,
chance?
sorry. I wanted to offhand ensnaring strike him, but that's 2 bonus actions. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much I can do there.
Just accept your fate like me.
Accept my
And
fate.
just die. Yeah.
Even not got any potions.
Oh shit, that is a good question. Can I whip out Big Bessie? I've not got any potions, afraid. In which case, I will simply. I can't tell you the dodge string. This is a bad turn.
Wait.
Okay.
I think Indra's got them. I think Indra was like, "Oh, I'll buy party potions."
I was
They
like,
actually
fuck it.
buy them.
I'm not feeling as brave as I look. I'm pretty rough. My vision is quite dizzy. But I think stab this other fucking guy in the chest and like torn his throat out with a rat. I'm gonna turn around to the other one and be like, "You're fucking next." I'm gonna move my hunter's mark over to it. That's my turn.
Okay.
But I'm also gonna get around it and try and get closer to my allies if I can.
Audric, the one that is attacking you is next. It's going
No,
to
you
Gonna miss.
don't need to go through the door.
He misses.
He misses with his first one. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear.
Good.
So the way I
Niall, you've got to commit to it. Even if it's a TPK, we might just surprise you.
I know. I'm just thinking about how to do the damage because usually I just double
You know
the
how
dice.
we do damage in this
I
house.
did
Yeah,
this campaign.
Do
Niall.
the damage how you do the damage.
You know how we do it.
If I die, if we
No,
die, we die.
I genuinely
Think
forget.
about
Is
if you
it?
see like Harrow dies at this point in the arc, or if Audrey, his
Roll
best friend,
one on
dies.
that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so good.
You roll
If you-
one
no,
and
no,
it's
no, no.
plus max.
Max.
What about the poison damage?
Same deal.
Oh, yeah,
That's my
but
question.
It's damage. It's a dice. It's damage, isn't it? So
It depends if it's a
Okay.
ride or if it's damage dice. I think it's a damage dice, so you do roll max.
So it would be 8 plus 6, so
14
14. Yeah,
plus
and then
1d8 plus 1d6.
that's
or
piercing
what?
damage, and then fuck's sake, 6, 2 poison damage plus 6, so 8 poison.
So 22 damage. 22 damage total.
I go unconscious.
Ah!
Oh no!
I'm just like fighting, and I look over my shoulder, and I just see it goes straight through and comes out the other side.
almost Michael
Audrey!
2.0.
What was that?
2 more damage, and it would have been 2 more damage, and it would have been Michael 2.0.
I know.
What do you mean 2 more damage?
Because you have 24 total, and you took 22 damage. So if you've taken 2 more damage, that's just you.
No,
You-
it has, the buff, the overflow damage has to be greater than your.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
was
have
at
to go
18 hit
negative
points.
your hit points.
I thought it was
Yeah.
just have to take your total in one.
No.
No.
So
Take-
it's going
take
to
double your-
leap off your body and look at Ariel menacingly. Amir, you're up.
Howard.
What, you think it should just stab you to death?
I mean, that's what it would do, is all I'm saying. I don't want to
Not
die.
necessarily.
But if you've
Not
got to play the
necessarily.
game,
I am playing the game. You're not a threat anymore. Ariel is a threat.
Do I get advantage on this because it's frightened of?
Am
I
I
don't
able
think
to
so.
scream? Amir, help us! There's loads up here.
Okay. I'm going to. Let me just double check how my feature works.
It can't bring people back to life, I don't think.
No. Oh, it's this at the start of each of my turns. So Indra, you're in luck, mate. You get another 2d6.
Jesus Christ, that thing is insane.
Well, it's only temporary hit points, but
Yeah.
has he lost his temporary hit
Alex.
points already? So.
Oh, okay.
Definitely helps.
Alex and giving 10 HP, name a better combo.
Hey. You get 6 more temporary hit points. And then I will swing for the guy in front of me.
Yep.
And I will do it. Reckless.
I did not see these guys being such a problem.
I mean, they have extra attack and poison damage.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Hey. Yeah,
That's
I
true.
missed on that.
Yeah, you did.
These are not your mama's kobolds. These are chunky.
What kobolds are these?
They're not.
They're from the
They're not
orb.
kobolds. They are kobolds. They
oh,
are
they're little
kobolds,
dragons.
but
They're
they're not.
dragons.
Kobold, stop block.
Dragon and warriors. Something like
No, they're Tarkanin assassins, but they have been. I've used that
Harkin
stat
and
block.
Assassins in from the
for-
Dune supplement.
That is a good stat block, and I used it on.
Yeah.
I gave them
Sorry,
kobold
sorry,
skins.
sorry. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. Keep points.
Are you rolling again, Alex, or is that your only attack?
I did roll. I rolled with advantage there.
My Agadon.
You got
My giants.
11 with advantage. Is that the end of your turn then?
Pardon?
Is that the end of your turn?
Did you say that potions of healing are a bonus for me, but it's a full action for somebody else? Damn it.
There's an offhand attack.
All I'm saying, Indra, is you better have something really good in your pocket, or we're fucked.
Okay.
Or get ready to meet a bunch of new friends.
I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity to move 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
20
It'll
to there,
be
so I'm still
an
in range
attack
of
of
the
opportunity
second guy.
with disadvantage. Oh, they've added
Yeah.
super disadvantage now. Interesting.
Yeah,
It rolled a 20 to hit.
Of course it did. Go on.
With disadvantage. 7 piercing roll half
yeah, Alex
because
has
you're
Sentinel
raging.
as well, by the way.
7
Yeah,
piercing
very good.
halved.
Just to let you know, I have no spell slot, so yeah, kind of like.
And then 4 poison, not halved.
Okay. So 7 total, then, yeah?
Yeah. I can't believe that. Alex rolls an 11 with advantage. I roll 20 with disadvantage. Is that the end of your turn?
Hey, at least it wasn't the crit that went with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I've not used is my bonus, but I can't do anything with my bonus, I don't think.
Okay.
Bonus action. Yeah, I can rage as bonus action. That's it.
This thing is going to try and run from Indra. It's frightened, so I'm going to say it runs its full pace. What is its full pace?
It will dash if it can.
30 feet. Yeah, so it's going to go bam, bam. Yeah, it essentially runs off the map past Amir, taking an attack of opportunity.
As I already reckless in this, is it still reckless?
Yeah.
Do attack of opportunities.
Well,
Reckless?
that would mean the attack against you would be a straight roll, which means you would take a crit.
Well, I did reckless, so yeah, I should.
Oh, I didn't
So
even
you
think about
should have eaten a crit. You should have eaten a crit. Oh my god.
That's
it
my
should be-
mistake. I messed up on that one. So
That's fine.
So I'll wait there. I'll give myself 7 health back.
Oh,
And
okay.
then you
Fuck.
can work out what the damage is.
Okay, so the
Yes,
damage.
I will also give myself health back. I will take off on that.
So the poison damage would have been 10 poison damage
Okay.
because it would have had an additional
10.
full 6, and then it would have been 7 plus a full 6, so an extra 13 piercing halved to
Oh, yeah.
So
6.
16 damage for you. 16 damage. 10 poison, 6 reduced from 13.
Right, I was taking 10 off and then 6. Okay.
So yeah, you get your
And
attack
then,
of
yeah.
opportunity with advantage.
Only got 15.
That hits. Just.
And I rolled 11 damage.
11 damage. Nice. As it runs away, going. Audric, I need your first death save. If possible, could you send it to me and me only, please? Just send it in.
I will do my best.
While you're doing that, Indra, you are up. You are in a room by yourself.
Why do
Cool.
I
So
only
I'm
send
gonna
it to you?
If it won't let you do your death save to you only, then just roll it as the dice to DM only.
I'm gonna move next to Ymir, so I can.
Yeah.
So my aura's gonna cover both the guy attacking Fergus's character.
Yeah, so no problem. Yeah, so those green lines, those walls have been blown away. So you can see through them, you can walk through them.
So the one
How
that
do you
was
roll
next
to
to
DM
me,
only, Alex?
when
Yeah,
you
I'll
click on
leave-
the dice at the bottom, it should give you the option to instead of roll to everyone. If you click the down arrow, oh wait,
It just says self. Only says
Or if you
self.
go- Just-
that's weird.
You know
Well,
what?
no,
If it's too much hassle, don't worry about it. Just roll it.
It's fine. I failed my save. I failed it.
Okay.
I could have sworn they had a DM option.
Uh,
Yeah.
could
You can do r/whisper, can't you?
Yeah, but
What-
I don't even roll when you're doing that.
/W
what are
dial.
you
blah.
doing?
/GM is the shortcut for any whisper. /GM. So if I go /GM
I'll just do that.
R1d20 plus 3.
No.
What
Okay,
are
we
you?
see that.
Yeah. But LIC is RD20 plus 3.
Sorry, that's
Yeah.
didn't format it right. This should be okay. Bam. No, it's still text. Okay, we'll get there someday.
Alright, so I'm
yeah.
gonna. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'll use my healing hands on Audric.
On Audric, how close do you need to be
Yeah,
for that?
so he gets. I need to touch him, so I'm assuming I can still get my aura to cover.
Yes, you could still move closer. I think. What's your speed? Like 30 feet? You started here. Yeah, you've only moved 15 feet, so you could move the extra 10 to get over to Audric.
Yeah, so I'll just do that. No, get him back on speed. So 2D.
Yay!
So that's 4 HP.
Wow.
Better than nothing.
Do you not get modifiers? Do you not get added modifiers to this or not?
I think
Nah,
it's just an ASMR ability.
it's just a
Oh, it's
basic
an
thing
ASMR
that I
thing.
have.
Right.
Yeah, it's just an SMR thing. I don't remember the last fight we've had, but I've expended all my resources. Like, I've
Right,
got nothing
I-
else left.
I feel bad for
Yeah.
making fun of you for not
Yeah.
getting your short rest back.
Yeah, stuffing's back. And the guy attacking Arrow needs to make a saving throw.
Charisma?
Charisma save. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an ASMR ability.
All the kobolds converge on Amir. I think he
Yeah.
failed, so he's frightened.
Oh yeah, the guy that's trying to harass Harrow now has to fuck off.
Yeah. Which will also provoke an attack of opportunity. Do you do anything else? Is that your? Have you got any other things you can do?
Really. But yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's
Cool. Next is the one who has to now run away at full pace. So he is gonna run to the
Or attacks
right.
opportunity.
Can I attack
Oh yeah.
opportunity?
Harrow gets an attack of opportunity.
And
That's
he
a
gets to
16.
run away directly, doesn't he?
Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay. So that is 8 piercing plus Hunter's Mark. Plus, yeah, so that is 13 piercing total. Now, the question is, does my thingamy, which says on each of your turns,
It's not a
is
turn.
this one of my turns? It's not my
No,
turn. Okay, that's
It's not
fine.
your turn. It's a reaction.
Okay, then that is my reaction.
Okay, that ends its turn. Because it dashed. I don't mean to keep hitting the wrong one. Okay, Bragg.
Yep.
Hmm.
Just do it. Just do it. Come on, give me it.
It is going to look at you. It is going to turn around and
Oh, sure.
walk away, provoking
No,
an
I'll
attack of
bottom it.
opportunity. No. We'll see how the dice react. So attack of opportunity from Bragg, please.
I don't feel good about this. Ah. Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
what
Dude,
the fuck
what
is
the
that?
fuck is that? I didn't do that.
Alex, what are you doing?
I was trying out the animations and I forgot what wild magic did.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Does
Okay.
5 hit?
That does not. It's going
Thought
to.
so.
It's going to pull a. Like a. It's not. It doesn't pull anything out. It points its dagger at you, and says a arcanic word, and it casts chromatic orb against you for 22 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 19 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then who is in technically Michael?
Uh-huh.
Who else is within 10 feet of it? Is it each creature or is it just opponent like enemies? Each creature, so its own allies as well. So that kobold in front of Ariel, yeah, and Bragg all need to make Constitution saving throws, except Bragg, who is dying, automatically fails.
Who's spamming effects in the chat? I'm confused. I've got a confusion.
So yeah.
Hang on, we're not there yet. We're not done. I need to roll this Constitution saving throw. So he rolled a 13, so he passes. Ariel rolled a 13, so she passes. Half damage on a save. So they take 1 point, and you take an automatic death saving throw. Like a failure, because you took damage.
Cool.
That kind of puts a damper on my pants. Although I can't see you, so it can't put a damper on my pants. So
So you lose.
Sorry, Bragg.
3
It's fine. I'm already working on the other character.
Oh, God. Like it'll be so shit if Michael loses 2 characters in 2 campaigns.
I
back to
know.
back.
All I'm saying is I was planning on doing the same thing again. Out of game, I shouldn't do it, but in game, I don't know that he's dying.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
your
no,
thunder
no.
wave didn't hit him last time.
Also,
If I
to be
Yeah,
die, I die.
because I'm moving.
So
if I die, I die. It's fine.
Something I didn't take into note last time Ariel raged, she grew too large because of the path of the runes. She's a big lady. Does she get any kind of buff to hit, or is it just she deals an extra 1d4?
See if the place we're in collapses, will I just die? Just a
Probably.
question. Okay.
So she's going to try to hit the kobold in front of her. She rolled a 23 to hit. So she is going to do. Go to sleep, Clodagh. 8 points of damage plus an additional d4. And then there's rage damage in there. 2. And how much is rage damage? Is rage damage? Is rage
It's like
damage
plus
still
2
a
at
thing?
level 3. It's plus
Yeah.
2 at level 3.
So 8, 10, 12. 12 points of damage against this. Alex, will you stop fucking around with those animations?
what animations? I've not changed it.
It's still who's spinning these leaves? Oh, is that for
Oh,
your
that animation
that?
is still the same one that I've had for a while.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't changed it since. It has not
Uh,
changed. I don't know who's just changed my animation.
Bragg, I need
But-
another death save, please.
Oh no.
Well, technically your
Someone
first
just
death
changed
save
my
in your field.
animation. but-
Yeah, my first one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, your first one.
Are you supposed to see who I can hit with my plus temporary hit points?
Oh, he passed. He passed. It is this creature's go. Who's in front of Ariel? He is going to try and stab her. Stab the big lady twice. Brienne of Tarth. Here we go.
Tooth Yankee.
17
Tooth
hits. 5 points. That eats up the rest of her temporary hit points. And 2d6 poison. 12 poison damage. Nice. And then, oh, she's done hit 19 hit points. Dirty 20 to hit. Fuck. 5 points rounded down to 3. No, it's rounded down, so we round down to 2. Damage. And then the poison. Don't roll another 12. 7. At least it listened to me. She's down to 10 hit points, everybody. This assassin is no longer frightened because he is outside of your frightened ability. So he's going to run over and he is going to take a pot shot at Amir with his firebolt.
Okay.
8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Yeah.
Thank fuck for that.
Oh, is Bragg within 10 feet? Bragg is not within 10 feet. That's okay.
Also, I don't know
'Cause-
if it's currently showing me with the right health because I've got 17 and it's currently showing me with 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need 2 con saves from the kobolds. You fail. You pass. What is the damage? 2. So you take 2 hit points of damage. You take 1. Every time they cast a spell, they have this unstable force field effect, which pushes out against everything. Harrow, you are up.
I'm going to reach over my bed and grab my crossbow up, walk a bit down the hallway, tap me on the shoulder and say, move. And I'm going to look through the open, blasted out hole in the wall where Odric is just kind of getting up. And over his head, I'm going to fire a shot, center mass, at this orange kobold.
Cool.
Oh, we're playing XCOM up in here. We're taking them out in order of the.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Do you know you
Can I
rolled-
use my
you- You rolled your dagger.
Sorry. What I rolled?
You rolled
Oh,
your
that
dagger.
okay. So my plus. I've only got a +3 to hit more than that, so it would be a 13. It wouldn't hit.
That would not hit.
Can I use my heroic inspiration to re-roll this?
Of course.
Because I'm a human, I get one every long rest, and I still use it for the last one. That is a natural 1, so that's just really great. Okay, love
Oh
that.
my god.
Is it a is it a reroll in the sense of you have to take?
I
the
think it's
new-
advantage rules as written,
would-
but I don't mind
yes.
taking. I can take
No.
the new one if you wish.
I would take the advantage. So you rolled it. You rolled it 13.
Oh no, sorry, 2024. Sometimes the DM or a rule gives you heroic inspiration. If you have heroic inspiration, you can expend it to reroll any die, and you must use the reroll. So I'm taking the. There
Okay,
you go.
your crossbow goes poing and breaks because.
Yep, fair.
Well, actually,
Audric
hang on.
His
Hang
magic
on.
is yeah.
Did Audric take? Well, did you take the enchantment off his crossbow yet?
Well, we haven't finished the long rest. So
No,
Yeah.
you haven't. So technically, it's still magical. He went down, but not dead. So he was his man. If you get knocked out, do your magic infusions stay? I assume so.
it stays here. It's
Yeah.
part of the item.
So you don't snap your crossbow, but you the reloading mechanism goes, so you have to spend a turn to fix it.
Oof, that's rough. Okay. With my bonus action, I will. Oh no, it's still on the other guy who's not dead. That's fine. I will just leave it where it is. That's my turn.
Okay. It is this kobold who is with Audric, who is going to walk up to Audric and is going to try and stab him again. Because it's been
I'm
successful so far. You're prone. Oh damn.
Well, I got KO'd.
Yeah.
So I turn, yeah.
Okay. He's got advantage. He rolled a 22 to hit the first time.
Back down he goes. Woo!
6 points of piercing damage. 10 points of poison damage. It doesn't matter because you're down.
It's not enough to yeah. If he gave 30 damage, he's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna. You got up somehow, so it wants to. You're clearly still a threat while you're down. So it rolled another 22 to hit. Auto crit.
Oh fuck!
Lose the 2 death saves. And it's going to wander back over to Ariel. Yeah. Just. If Emir had been slightly better, you would have got those 10 hit points, those 2d6 10 hit points, if the turn order had been slightly
Harrow
different.
just watched as I slowly crawled towards him as he looked over my shoulder to shoot.
Stay with me, Audrey.
And I'm just trying to crawl out of the room, and he watches me get stabbed in the back.
So he's currently down to one save left, right?
If
One
I
save.
fail, I die.
And we've not got any resurrection.
Okay, so
You just don't even know what's happening in Brag's room.
Fucking Rambo and his dragon cult if that happens. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free.
Does Indra have healing potions?
Harrow,
Because he
you
could give
get-
him one.
Harrow, you get 3 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
And then I'm going to use an action to pull my potion of healing down his throat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well done.
He gets back up again. He's like Chumbawamba.
No, no.
This kobold, while you're doing, looks. It's like. It's so exasperated.
I got knocked down, but I got up again.
God, you guys are rolling horrendously.
8
Oh, it's it.
hit
8
points.
damage. You do 8 damage.
For some reason, when you hit the button on the potion,
Yeah.
it says damage, but it's 8.
So that's your action.
Mm-hmm.
You are no longer raging.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh.
You can, you
On a
can use
rage
bonus
again.
action to keep raging. You can use
Yeah.
Okay.
in 2024. You can
I'm-
use your bonus action.
That's fine.
No, I think it dropped, and then I get to rage again. That gives me some hit points back.
Well, you won't get the rage again until your next turn.
I've not used my bonus action yet.
Yeah, that's fine. If you
So
don't
keep it
use your
up.
bonus action to keep raging, you'll drop the rage.
Fine, I'll use my bonus action to keep raging. This is bullshit.
You like slap yourself in the face. That's not bullshit. That's the rules.
I like to imagine he pulls it down my throat and just smashes the glass on his head.
This kobold is no longer frightened. And it is going to run up behind his buddy, and he's going to attempt to. He's going to attempt to shoot Amir, but Amir gets half cover because he's having to shoot over his friend.
Yeah.
He's not going to say no.
What is that crack with half cover?
It's +2.
It's just +2 to your AC.
+2.
Cool.
Yeah.
As I
He's
see the
gonna-
3 kobolds group up at the end of the hallway, I'm gonna say, keep them there. I've got a plan.
He's gonna cast Chromatic Orb on you.
Oh dear.
17
dear,
to
oh
hit.
dear.
In fact, it is us that is all grouped up.
With a +2, he misses.
He misses. Oh, that's very lucky. And he will use his pulse. His pulse, he'll have to. So I need 2.
As he goes to cast it, his mate moves his head and nudges his hand.
Pass. Pass. They both pass. It's 1d8 damage. It's 1 point of damage to the 2 of them. They're gonna kill themselves at this rate. Just death by 1,000 cuts. Although I'm not gonna lie,
Kobold or Skaven?
they're kobolds. They in the history of the game, in the setting of the game, they are kobolds, but they are meant to be tougher than regular kobolds. So I've used a different stat block for them.
I more meant the unstable like magic. That,
Oh,
like,
okay.
ends up hurting themselves more is quite Skaven.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Best.
There's a
Best
couple of
assassin.
them. There's a couple of them which are still got quite a lot of hit points. Audric, you're up. Or are you down? Who knows?
I am going to stand up.
And I will be stabbed, and I will sit down.
Got any sort of AOE? Get them 3 down there.
I am then going to stand exactly where I am, and I'm going to cast a magic missile.
Okay.
The first 2 hitting the one in front of me, and the other one hitting the one with Ariel.
Okay,
Pretty
cool.
sensible. Don't let the dice ruin your life.
There's 5 for the first one.
Uh-huh.
Second one is 4, so that's the one in
Okay.
front of me.
Yeah.
And then the third hit, if it'll let me roll it, which it apparently doesn't want to let me, so just give it a sec. Is 4 on the second one.
Awesome. That's good.
So 9 damage to the first one, 4 to the second one.
They are still standing.
Don't like that, and then I'm going to waddle away.
Waddle,
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 away, waddle,
I'm
waddle.
going to waddle behind this guy.
Harrow, you see as Audric gets up again, is like behind you. Indra, you're up.
So, shit. Should I risk it and go closer to them? Why not? Yeah, so I'm gonna move a bit closer to them just so I can get all 4 of them in the order.
Okay, go
Okay.
for it. That's your
Yeah.
your frightened aura has been actually really, really good.
Yeah, it's kind of Indra's kind of MVP of this fight.
That's the only thing I have. To be fair, I've had it for such a long time, but I've never used it.
Okay, so that's
To get
4
4
had
con
more
saves.
CC.
Oh, 4 charisma saves. 9, 10. All 3 of these dice
Oh.
has gone 20. No. 20. No. So that's 3 failures and 13.
All that luck
All
from the
fail.
beginning of the fight is a.
I know. So did they all fail?
Yeah, they all fail.
Oh, they're all
Ooh.
frightened.
It does like full on like ha 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 ha.
And I'm gonna use Dawn of the Dead on the guy in blue, the one closest to me.
The one closest to you? Okay,
I
Toll the
believe he
Dead.
took some damage. Did it?
What is the save on that? Sorry,
It's a wisdom.
wisdom.
Oh, it's a wisdom save.
19.
No damage.
Fuck.
Yeah, but still, man,
Yeah,
that's,
right there.
that's really good CC on 4 enemies. That's really strong.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fortunately,
this
yes.
Hey, man, I shot one crossbow bolt and was like, good turn, done.
this assassin is no longer frightened.
Oh no.
And he has a straight shot straight at Aldrich.
Technically he does.
He does.
Can I protect Mr. President?
Let's see. Chromatic orb. Hello, friend.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Oh no.
It rolled a dirty 20.
Aldrich! You getting us both killed.
Audric
My
takes
old friend.
21 points of poison damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. Aldrich, you were standing 20 feet away from me, weren't you?
If one of your dice wasn't a 1 then, Niall, he would have been
I
gone.
know. Chromatic orb is only one creature, so it's not like splash damage.
Oh, okay. That's just what
It says
isn't it?
range spell attack plus to hit,
No, no.
range 90 feet, one creature.
I think
4d8
that's just
damage.
I think it's just Larian likes making little elemental surfaces, so
Yeah.
they added that. Fair enough.
Yeah. So and then it's gonna go. Where's 30 feet up to?
So I just go to bed and you guys can keep playing.
That's what I done last time I died.
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't gonna do it. And so I was like, oh, he's got a straight shot on Audric, and I was like, you know what? That's fair.
You know, now this fight is giving. Oh, let's put a beholder in a mirrored room.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't that bad, guys.
This guy is gonna run
Abby got turned to
screaming
stone and I got disintegrated.
out of Audric's
We've
room.
killed one. They've killed more of us than we have of them.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna go screaming down out of Bragg's room. This guy's dead. Ariel is gonna take a swing on the guy in front of her.
Wait, is anyone actually dead yet?
Close.
Not quite.
Close. 24 to hit.
Look, me and Indra are doing our best. Okay.
Well, the thing
What's
is,
Harrow doing?
yeah, the thing is, Susan's don't
Well, I
even know that I'm like down.
Yeah.
You
No,
just
me
have
and
no
Indra are doing
knowledge
our
of
best
what's
to heal
happened to me.
If Harrow had heals, I'm sure he would be.
As a flavor
Bragg,
choice,
death saving
I
throw,
chose,
please.
like, as a flavor choice, I didn't take any healing spells because I was like, Harrow doesn't really know that. He knows like Eldritch magics.
This thing is I do have a healing spell.
Oh, did you see that or did
I
no?
did see that.
Okay.
So
Right.
this one is gonna run away from Ariel, provoking a attack of opportunity. If she hits, she might kill it. She rolled a 21 to hit. She rolled
John Ariel.
7 damage with the extra D4 and the extra 2. 7, 3 is 10, and 2 is 2 is 12. It has 1 hit point. As it goes, like it runs away like Kermit the Frog. This one is. Are you within 5 feet, Indra? You are.
So,
Indra, you have an attack of opportunity as this thing runs away from you.
yes. I'm attack it with my short sword. And it's 25 to hit.
Oh, that
Yeah,
hits.
crit.
Yeesh.
That does. Oh, nice. 10 damage.
Jesus Christ.
You've got
And with
4+4
my
dex. How has this warlock got as much dexterity as a ranger?
charisma to hit.
Because he's a
some-
what?
Oh, you're a fucking blade warlock, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So I do that, and because of my celestial form, I get to add my proficiency to damage, so that's a +2. So it's
Shit,
12
dog.
damage.
Damn.
Okay, yeah.
That's good. Jesus.
Shuyar knows how to optimize them.
Harrow, you're up.
Great. That's it.
All right. Well, my last turns have been going so well. I really want to get a collateral on these two guys down here, but I can't get it without this blue guy. So I guess let's kill the blue guy. Or either that. Actually, no. The pink guy is my hunter's mark, right?
Yes. Remember, you have a broken. Well, not a broken, but you have a stuck crossbow
Oh
at the minute.
shit.
You gotta spend an action to unstick
Fine.
it.
Fine. I will walk up. I'll say, "Oh, you!" And I'm gonna fucking charge this guy with my dagger.
The one with the hunter's mark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also the one that
So
shot your friend.
this is there you go. Then. That is 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
If I'm about to say, if you throw a dagger instead, you'll still be in my aura, and I can give you the temporary hit points at the start of my turn, but it has to be.
Is Fergus still there?
Hello?
Sorry.
And he's
Oh, you froze. No, there you are.
Sorry, I lost everybody there. 8 damage.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a bonus action because that will trigger another hunter's mark if I hit. It's good damage. Or I could try and ensnaring strike him. Yes. Yes, I will. On this same hit, I will ensnaring strike. Can he make a strength saving throw, please? Sorry, I rolled for damage prematurely. He might not take
a
this.
strength saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah.
He rolled a 14.
He just passes, sadly. I basically grab a rat and squish it, and it sprays out like eldritch tentacles onto it, but it just rips them off, and it's too strong.
Ugh. He's like, ew, 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 ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
But nonetheless, I go in. If at first you don't succeed, try again. I'm going to whistle at the rat, and I'm going to, basically. Oh shit! I'm actually going to say, I need to get out of here. And the rats are going to grab me, and they're going to drag me away without provoking opportunity attacks down here.
That's what you
Meaning
want.
that.
What?
So now I'm blocking
Is that a
two people.
thing?
So I can choose either a d6.
You can choose damage or to be moved
Oh,
by his
okay.
form.
Oh, okay. That is cool as fuck. I would count that in your effect as well, so I'd give him the 10 hit points off
So we're all playing D&D and he's playing Dishonored.
that. Next is gonna be the guy who's in front of him's turn.
Yeah, so I'd wait and see if that's where he wants to move.
Yeah, I'll wait. It's like,
Sorry guys, it's
I know.
frozen again.
Fergus,
We're
you sure
about
you
to-
want to move there as the orange guy is about to go?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Chest hurdles. He's already took his hand off his feet.
you gotta respect that. Okay, it's his turn. So he is going to try and stab you twice. With his song. 15?
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Ooh, 19.
That does.
You
it's a little
take-
bit- doesn't help.
Ooh.
Okay. TPK.
Maximum piercing damage, so 9 piercing damage. Oh my god, maximum poison! 12 poison damage!
Oh,
He took max damage. Like, max damage. Wow. That's a rare sight, that poor man. He's like, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to get my temporary hit points because Amir goes
guy-
next.
this guy has taken out so many people.
This guy, like, it's like he knows Amir's plan and he's,
He's
like,
like,
nah, I'm just
you
gonna...
ever played Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War? This
Oh,
guy
yeah.
would be like a general now.
Yeah.
I forgot. Indra is the only recipient of temporary hit points because everyone's either down or too far away every time it triggers.
Well, it's like it's that one
And it
specific
runs
guy
great.
keeps taking people out just before your turn. You're like, I'm gonna get you temporary hit points, bro. Just stick with me and get you temporary hit points. And he's like, sure. Amir, it's your turn. Do you got any more
Right.
healing potions?
No.
Which one?
Odric, you've not failed any yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Amir
Give it time.
Harrow just went down. Like, just went down in
Yeah.
front of you.
Fuck's sake.
I did not expect this fight to go this way.
Right, so Indra, have you got temporary hit points still?
How much was it again?
Have you got any temporary hit points?
I was 6 actually. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me see if I can roll higher than 6.
You-
I can. Instead of 6, you now have 7.
Thank you.
It sucks. I can't give myself the temporary hit points. They have to be a different creature.
Yep.
It is actually really shitty that you can't get it yourself.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna move closer,
Hang on.
and I'm
I
gonna
have
stabilize
been-
Harrow with my healer's kit.
Oh, hang on. I think I have shit the bed. 2 seconds. If I'm right about what I think, I'm gonna like auto kill someone, but like an enemy, because I
Oh.
think I've not been doing Ariel's max damage.
I'm
she
going to
chose
auto
Path of
kill
Runes.
someone.
She chose the giant rune, proficiency with improvised melee weapons. Melee weapons deal an additional 1d10 bludgeoning damage and eating food. Gets 10 temp hit points per item of food. Cannot exceed maximum hit points. Resets at long rest. So the kobold she has been fighting. Okay,
Orange one.
we're gonna
Sorry,
we're gonna enter into the time machine a little bit here. That one that took Harrow down is dead because with the additional 1d10 bludgeoning damage, it would have been dead
Oh, that's no
in
fun.
front of her. It's what's happened. Harrow, you're back up.
Now check your messages. I've already written my 17-page next character's backstory.
I've only taken down one extra, and it was my fault. I don't want you guys to go down to TPK because
Right, so
I'm like,
Harrow's
oh,
back
she
up.
could have been a nuke. You know.
If Harrow's back up, I'm not using my healer's kit. Indra, if you go back to 6 temporary hit points, Harrow can have the 7 temporary hit points. And I'm actually going to get to attack on the turn instead of trying to heal people.
Yes, as
Wait,
well as
no,
a
I'm not.
barbarian, the healer.
No, I'm not. Because I've got to go and get Odric or Bragg. Bragg, if you fail
You don't
to
know
heal,
Bragg's down.
You don't know, but yeah, you have
That's
no
fine.
idea what's happening with me.
I'm going to run over and use my turn to use a healer's kit on Odric.
I'm gonna have to add
That
that.
just stabilizes me on 0, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to add that
as
to
far
my
as
Now I have to-
using zero word, I'm just asleep.
So I've used my action to do that, and then I'm going to move back to here. No, to there, in the hopes that I'm far enough away from you that if I get hit by a spell, it's going to take us both out. Harrow, did you add the 7 temporary hit points? Vegas?
I think he's
My
having
Discord
connection
is being
issues.
really bad. I don't know what, it's been fine all night and suddenly it's literally just fucking shut the bed.
Do you want to restart your
I've
computer?
added. Yeah, or I'll just play with my phone. Let me see what I can do.
Jeez. I saw us start this combat at like half level. I was like, oh, this can't take too long.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
true. I am pretty tired, guys. So if it's
Every
not
time
good,
now
hopefully
goes,
wrap it up
oh,
soon.
I've changed the stat blocks, but it shouldn't be too bad. That's the.
Yeah, I'm honestly knackered.
I mean, we can
That's all right,
pause the combat.
I wouldn't actually mind that, and also I don't know about Sridhar,
Yeah.
but it must be 5 a.m. over there or something silly.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Jesus Christ, Shadar.
But when we
You'll
play
be
with
fine.
Shree, it's the only time I don't get to complain that I'm up at 7.
And I was about to say that. They're like, nah,
No,
I'm fine.
Yeah, we'll oh, there it is there. We will call it there, guys, for tonight.
Oh, but I wanted to see how I died.
Well, you're gonna have to find
Well,
out
no,
next
That'll be
time.
the opening
Get
of the
your
next
backup ready. Get your backup ready.
Yeah.
Find out next time on Will
It's alright,
Bragg
because
die.
Indra's going to chase those kobolds with his fair aura, and he'll see you down and he'll get you. Don't worry.
Honest to God, Shadar, if you hadn't activated that, I do think you guys would have TPK'd. Like that has been so
We might
clutch.
still. We
We
still
may
might.
yet, we may yet.
Yeah, but you've had a
we
chance
still
now.
might TPK.
Right. Well, I'm knackered, so I'm gonna head to bed, guys.
Yeah.